Trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. We are the Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get the goal. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Raiders. What is up? Why does it feel like
Christmas,
y'all? Doesn't it feel like Christmas?
Christmas.
Yeah,
Day, bro.
we can
Right,
say that.
man.
We can say that. We definitely gonna be going through some stuff. I know last year we went through a little bit of predictions and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I know I'm excited to do that. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my peoples on screen too, man.
Shout
My
out,
guy
shout
LB,
out,
man. What's going
Hey,
on,
those
man?
of you who are
Yes,
with
sir.
us right now, hey,
What's up?
appreciate you for coming through. Our boy Robert Pena, what's going on, big dog? How you doing?
What's up,
How
what's
you
up?
doing? Jeff will be back in here. There he is. There we
Yeah.
go. Okay, Jeff is back.
Big
Ray
Jab.
Love, what's going on, Ray Love? Raider Pete, welcome. Raider Paul, what up, Paul? With the Raiders. P&W Mark, what's going on, big dog? Welcome. We here. Drake for show. Well, I mean, we here, brother, definitely. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Trying to see how official is this schedule we already got.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I might have it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think what I posted in the group chat might be it. Maybe.
I think that's it. I think that's what I have right here. Should we show what we have?
Yeah, man. Before we do that, man, let's go. Let me tap in with a little more people in the chat real quick. I already know what's going on, man. But shout out to everybody on screen, of course. My dog Jay, man. You know, we ain't gonna be able to do our thing this Saturday morning, but it is what it is, man. We're here on Wednesday, so it is what it is.
Sure.
Y'all see, man, we got Jeff in the ICU, but he's still right here, man.
Here, bro.
Coming to you live from the emergency room.
We took the whole studio to the ER, y'all, just to be with us still.
That's a fact.
Dedicated I am for you guys. Yeah, that's
So,
that's how much I love my fans.
you know, look, hey, when all of us get to making all that good money, you know what I mean? This is what y'all come back to,
Right.
right? I'll come back to this.
What do they say? Show that shit. They're all saying, show that shit.
Shout out, man. Dre for show in the building. Raiders 24 Nation in the building. What's going on, man?
I still have my work glasses on, huh?
I'm about to put my
Also-
shit on. I'm over here trying to look at the screen and shit. I can't see shit.
I just found out right now that they're streaming the schedule release for free on YouTube. So if you go on the NFL's YouTube channel, they're streaming for free on there.
Okay.
Are
that's
they
a bet.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
I know the Raiders probably gonna release something at 5, you know, our time, 8 Eastern. So we'll probably wait for that.
Yeah.
We probably show it again, whatever video they release.
Shout
Shout
So,
out.
I mean,
Ja.
It came
Oh,
out.
He said another birthday game for Ja.
Yeah, Ja. You gonna go to Vegas for that, Ja, or no? Or LA? I mean. Is it LA or Vegas? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I gotta see which one that is, bro. Shout out all our people in the chat, man. We got a whole bunch of people. Over here. Look.
I see Piano Man's already begging to not get blocked.
Oh yeah, bro.
Don't start no shit, bro, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's leave it up to the chat, though. Let's leave it up to the chat because I mean, it looked like some of them want to know earlier. It looks like some of them want to wait for the Raiders to release or whatever the case. I mean, so y'all let us know in the chat. It looks like we got the schedule. I mean, you probably seen it in other places too, but I think what we got is official, man. So let us know if y'all want us to talk about it now or wait till 5 o'clock for the actual release, man. I mean, what y'all want? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to close my eyes and then just wait.
Well, look.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I've seen stuff, but like, obviously, no one's gonna say it's official or whatever. But the first game seems pretty official from the source that I seen it from.
Oh yeah, first game's real. Yeah, that's happening. I'm excited for that one. That's a good one.
How do you like that though? First game. That is a first game.
I like it as a first game.
Yeah,
I think the storyline it makes sense.
We're gonna be on that ass like a cheap suit. That shit.
The New England Raiders versus the Las Vegas Patriots.
We gonna whoop their ass. There's not many games I'm gonna come in saying that, but with that one, that week one, we're gonna whoop their ass. We're gonna whoop their ass. I ain't gonna trip about that one because
you already know me, Rundown. What scares me about games like that? We Raiders shit out when shit like that happens.
You know what don't scare me is that they got Will Campbell playing his first ever football game against Max Crosby. That's what don't scare me. I'm telling you that.
That's true. That's true. Man.
He wants him. He want a break. We'll put Matt on that ass on the other side. So
I don't know, man. You remember how Joe Alt did? Everybody was saying Max was going to eat Joe Alt.
Absolutely. He ain't Joe. And that's what I got. I got mad at that too because Joe Alt did not have a great game against Max Crosby.
I'm not saying he didn't. He didn't. Right. He didn't. But yeah,
he didn't at all. But either way, I don't even think he's Joe Alt. I'm gonna say that. Like I like Will Campbell, but Joe Alt.
Coach Gravy. Look at Gravy spoiling it already. Look at that, Gravy.
That's a fact. I'm gonna tell the people right now, man. Y'all gonna catch Rundown at the Bears game. That's happening. I'm booking it.
There you go.
Going. You feel what I'm saying?
Please explain to the people why the Bears game, because that's the most random game.
Bro,
that's in Chicago or in Vegas?
Nah, it's in Vegas. Half my fans, Bears fans, right? So Papa Rundown, who's gonna be coming in here, pretty soon. But he originally from Indiana and all that. So they all over there. They was Bulls fans and all the extra, but he came out to LA and then got captivated by the silver and black, of course. But my uncle remained over there with the Midwest, so he a Bears fan. So all my uncle, cousin, all that. My cousin, they all like NFC North fans. Like my cousin, a Vikings fan. Like everybody
from the Midwest, though, right?
Yeah, everybody like the Bears and shit over there. So we all gonna do that. Link up, you feel? Talk a lot of family shit at that game. It's gonna be real, bro. And we get to see, we get to whoop on Caleb ass that game too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the Chicago would be cool. It's like, and that was crazy when you brought it up. I was like, man, when was the last time we beat Chicago? And that was overseas. Was the last time
you got to rectify your mistake, Leo, because you had to see fucking what's his name? Was it Hoyer? You had to see Hoyer? Yeah, bro. And when we went to Soldier Field 2 years ago,
I went to Soldier Field, bro. I saw Brandon Hoyer out there on the fucking field.
Mm-hmm.
And we got ate up by what's his name?
We lost to Tyson
Bagent.
Yeah, get off the bench, dog.
Yep.
Jesus.
You got to rectify your mistake. You and Chris. You got to rectify that.
But yeah, that was the first time I hung out with Chris in person. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I gotta get a whole TRS thing. I ain't hung out with nobody in person, bro. You feel me? So I'm ready. I'm ready. But I'm gonna ask this question to everybody. Oh, shout out. Is this Violator?
Oh yeah, what it do? Shout out to
Violator. Is this the real Violator?
On up. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Hey, I know y'all about to make hella connections at that Bakersfield as well, man. Y'all about to make hella connections.
Man, you know it.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all about to hopefully. I can't wait for y'all, man. That's about to be fun.
Hopefully we get a Violator pulling up on Good Morning Raiders, bro. We'll see.
There you go.
We talking.
Violator, is he going to Bakersfield?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Yeah.
I saw him at the draft party. I saw him down there with Mario when I was down there. Yeah.
So like this is not even no shade, but I really need to understand. Every time that you see Violator, does he always have the makeup on, or like is there ever a time you see him and he like don't have that stuff on?
Well, I've only seen him at Raiders stuff, so he's always wearing it.
Yeah, watch him.
All the time. Yeah.
Sure. during the football season, he's on with captain and this guy ref, and he's not in makeup. He's sitting in his living room. Yeah, I got him on Instagram. He sends me PMs all the time. I talk to him all the time. I'm trying to get him to come on Saturday night with Chris and I.
Staple, bro. Raider staple. Like, that's just crazy. I think he's been around my whole Raider fandom. That shit's wild.
I've never seen Senor Raider without his makeup. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly.
I've never seen that.
Raider stuff.
Yeah.
I've never seen
I've never seen Sean without it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've never seen Gorilla without the outfit.
Yeah, Gorilla. Don't know.
Me neither.
He got married in it, right?
Facebook, but I've never seen what he looks like.
Yeah.
He got married in the gorilla suit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, my bad. I did see him. I saw him at that Max Crosby event, I think it was. But I didn't know that was him because he wasn't wearing his outfit. Gorilla.
Oh, see, he got it good, bro, because nobody can know, what skin tone he is, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just walk around and nobody knows him, dog. He got it good.
Yeah, I have seen him and a couple of other guys. The Raiders actually did an interview with them when they weren't wearing their stuff. Yeah,
that's fire. That's fire.
Did you see the landscape and stuff he does? Like the control transformations of people's backyards?
Who?
Gorilla. His job. That's what he does. He owns a business.
Oh, yeah? No.
Yeah, he'll totally redo your backyard and look immaculate.
Really?
By the time he's done. Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah. He does some ridiculous work.
It pays to do this content stuff.
At the awards dinner, too, I saw him without it. I didn't know that was him. MC Raider said, hey, that's violated. I'm like, where? And he goes, right there. And I was like, oh, shit.
Easy, bro. Respect to you, man. Respect to you, bro. You've been around my whole Raider fandom, bro. So, hey,
likewise.
Yeah.
Very, very happy to see you on the show, bro, for real.
Hopefully we get to see you down in Bakersfield.
Yeah,
that's the one, Trey. That's the one I'm talking about.
My guy.
They had to them on the Raiders page. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my guy Trey, man. We about to get this channel started too, man. So we got somebody else joining the content ranks. As you already know what it is, man. It's always love when we got somebody else joining the content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is he here?
And we know who to call in 100-man versus Gorilla Rilla.
Yeah. you know who's one of the guys I am calling if we ever do that? That international player we signed.
Facts, hey, bro. I saw him. I'm like, God damn.
I'm like, bro, you coming when we fight that gorilla?
I hope he does. I hope he makes the team, dog. I ain't gonna cap. He looks
that
nice.
Dude is huge.
Yeah, I hope he makes the team.
If he don't make it in football, Vince McMahon better be calling this guy.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Dude.
I'm gonna ask y'all this question because I asked Leo and them this question on the group chat, but I'm very curious. Out of all the Raider games I went, and I went to a lot, like when I was 5 years old to when they moved from Oakland, I was going to a game every year there. Then went to a couple Vegas games. I think I've only seen the Raiders win once.
Damn.
I went in person, bro. And it's been the one time I remember us winning is when Marshawn was dancing on the sidelines. That's the game I went to, and that's the game we won.
That was against the Jets, right?
Yeah, we dancing on the sidelines. All that. So that's the only game I saw us win for real. I think I saw some other ones, but don't remember. But either way,
I've been to 4 games. I've seen them win 1, and that was back in 1993.
And that was in Oakland? Jeff?
Nope, it was here in New England against the Patriots.
Oh,
Hostetler was the quarterback that year, 93.
Okay, so Jeff is 1 for 4. I'm like 1 for 15. The odds are bad. The odds are bad. What about y'all?
Man,
I'm trying
because I saw him in LA and San Diego, and I got to count way back for those. Yeah,
that is true. Yeah. But y'all, that's some winning back then, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like they winning. So you guys
for a while, every time I saw them in San Diego, we won until LT got there. When LT showed up,
he was getting our ass
changed everything.
That's what I remember. Yeah. That's when it started getting like that. So I was like, we was getting our ass at that point.
That's when they started changing the rules for the tickets too. You couldn't buy tickets for just the Raider game. You had to buy tickets for the other games as well. Yeah. Fucking San Diego.
I think I've been to 6 games and I've only seen them win once.
It was against who?
It was against the Chargers. The 63 to fucking whatever.
Oh, you went to that one?
You saw that one?
Okay, well, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
All right, what about you, Jay?
I think.
No, I lied.
I think I'm
too,
3-3.
because we went to the Jaguar game. I went to the Jaguar.
Oh, last year?
Sorry.
Last year?
Last year.
We went
Yeah.
to the Jaguar
but see,
game.
that
Yeah.
wasn't the
Yeah,
same.
I forgot about that.
We left that game mad, so it wasn't the same. Like we won and
Look out.
everybody was off.
Oh, but yeah, it's okay.
So that's 2 for 6. Jay, you been to 2 games? You said?
No, I think I'm like 3-3. Like,
Okay.
so we went to the Jags game last year. Then went to the Denver game. That was a loss in Denver.
Yeah.
The year before that, Denver, but that was a win.
Right.
I think both times in Cali, both losses.
Yeah, I think I'm done with SoFi, bro. Every time I go to SoFi, I'm fucking.
Okay.
Well, the Raiders haven't won in SoFi, so I don't think it's just.
Yeah, I think we gotta stop. I think it's over until they win or something, dog. Because every time we go to SoFi, it's hot, thundering, or whatever the fuck games. Yeah.
So in LA and San Diego, I saw them win a total of 9 times.
Oh,
LA and San Diego.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fire. That's fire.
Now Oakland, I started going to Oakland. In Oakland, I only saw them win once in Oakland, and that was against the Rams, right? All the other ones we lost. Six other times we lost, and then in San Diego, I saw them win 3 or 4
I went
more.
to San Diego too.
I went to when we had. Remember that 2016 year? We whooped their ass in San Diego. I went to go see that game in San Diego. Yeah,
that was the one right there.
Yeah, I was sitting. I was sitting behind the.
Damn, hey Jason, you're not talking about that Green Bay game where Brett Favre lost his dad. He came.
Oh my God!
Fuck.
You talk about that?
What a Raider Ryan.
That's rough. That's rough, dog. That's rough. Whose channel is this? At the end of the day, Ray, it's all of our channels today.
Yeah, it's got to be the Jays or rundowns, bro. But all love and support is appreciated, big dog. Yeah,
but I know I am.
2-2. Okay, he was there for the Houston loss. Where Deshaun Watson got kicked in the.
We got kicked in the face. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and he threw a touchdown or some shit, or it was like a big fucking game.
Brady with the Bucks. That was COVID year, if I remember that correctly. That was COVID.
Wait, they allow fans? They didn't allow fans that time.
Was it?
The Brady with the Bucks?
COVID?
No, yeah.
I remember.
No.
Because I was in Vegas. It was my birthday weekend, but we saw that at the M Resort because they didn't allow
Yeah, because the Raiders can't hear that yet, and we couldn't know what to go to the game here for New England.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't remember.
Okay.
Maybe it was the year after.
Yeah, year after. Oh, you went to Baltimore last year? You lucky bastard. You and Chris. Speaking of,
you know my most memorable game in Vegas though is the New England game when Jacoby Myers threw that pick to Chandler Jones.
Oh yeah,
I was at that game, bro.
Yeah, I need to go rectify my Vegas, bro. I only have one Vegas game, and that was that Cardinals game. So I need to go.
Yeah, you need to go back to there. Yeah.
It felt so good at the first half. Everybody was chilling.
I bet it did.
It was like, yeah, we good. Everybody starts sweating and shit at the same time. You like, damn it.
I think my most memorable game is the one where we clinched the playoff in 21. That was I think the last time I saw Derek Carr.
Well, you went to that Charger game?
Charger one.
I went to that Charger game, bro.
Yeah,
that was a great one, bro. It started from the beginning before the game, just having brunch at Luxor, and then like everybody, we were all like tuning into like the TVs to try to see what was the score on the Pittsburgh game,
right.
And then the Ravens too.
Yeah.
So like if either one of those guys won, like we would automatically go in, right? And so like everybody was like crowded around the bars, like every TV was like packed, just all eyes on the TV, bro. And then obviously we just ended up kicking the Chargers out of the playoffs completely, bro. Because that tie would have sent us both. So
I would have sent us both.
Took that time out, kicked the field goal, knocked out the Chargers, bro. Sweet.
I'm glad we won that game. I would have been mad if we settled for the tie. I wouldn't have liked.
Oh yeah.
Fuck them. Bro. Of all teams, fuck them.
Man, we all gotta hit a game, man. You know, I'm trying to hit one with the TRS, but I gotta hit one with JLV. You know, Jeff, all that.
Yep.
We gotta do something, man.
Okay, Trey.
For sure.
Yeah, I thought so. I was in Vegas for the game. That's what I thought. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So we got Well, we had 8 minutes left. You know, what are the games we have confirmed? What are the games we have confirmed? Let's just put it like that, because I know some people don't want to spoil it.
We have one.
Well, you got the home
confirmed,
opener,
at
which is
least.
the Charger, right?
The
Week
Giants one. The Giants one on week 17 is confirmed.
That too.
See,
Yeah.
now, that is crazy to me because if I was the Raiders, I don't know how they do the scheduling, but that's going to be the cheapest ticket based on how the season goes. Because if we're both ass at that point, it's going to be like the Jacksonville Atlanta game last year, right?
Yeah.
Where you can sit in the 100 section for like
I definitely because I know we're going at least we going to win.
130, yep.
Yeah. So it's interesting to me it's going to be that one. Yeah.
I told my pops we was going to get that Monday night because of Jim and Pete. They was going to put Jim and Pete on the.
I was hoping there would be an opener for Monday night, bro. That would have been dope.
Shit, it's a home opener.
No, but like I mean the season opener, like to open the season.
I get you.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I don't play them first no more. I'm done.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, bro. I'm glad we're week 2 on that. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm done
Season
playing
up raw.
We end up 0-1 or some shit, and then we already 0-1 in the division and shit. Like, let's get some goddamn. Let's get a game first. Game first before we got to push all the chips in the table and shit.
We gonna beat New England, Jeff?
We're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
I mean, they got better. That's the downside.
Whoop their ass. I don't care about that.
The crazy part is watch that offense look amazing, and it's fucking Josh McDaniels as the reporter.
I know that's what scares me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that offensive line can handle what the fuck we have, though. I just don't.
That's the downside for them.
Will Campbell, you know what I mean? Like, he's good, but his first game is Max Crosby? Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's tough.
That's mad tough. You can't do that, bro. And then we got all our guys back. You know what I mean? Kuntz is back. Like that's
the schedule decided many anniversary trips.
I got a whole other trip I got to plan, so I got to see the schedule.
Bro, that decides my birthday because my birthday's in October, so I always schedule my birthday shit around.
Yeah, we got the same birthday month. We got the same birthday month. Yeah. I didn't even think if we got. I didn't even see the dates because I might have one on my birthday too. Shit, I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah. I know last year we did for my birthday. We went to the Rams Raider game because it was in October. Yeah.
Facts, man. They done put the Chiefs on all goddamn prime time games, bro.
Come on, man. You know that was gonna happen.
That's always gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Until they start losing.
Yeah, I hope they lose every single one of them too.
Oh, yeah.
Until Kelsey and Taylor Swift break up, that's when it's gonna change.
Yeah. So I don't know if the Cowboys one is confirmed too, but that one, if we're
Monday
good
nighter.
and they're good, that's gonna be a game.
That's gonna be a game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last time we played it was a fucking game.
Yeah. Like if we're both pretty good or competitive and shit at that point, bro, you already know what's gonna happen with the fan bases. Like that shit gonna be rowdy. Monday night. Ooh,
with Dak.
Dak and Gino, especially if they both. I don't know. You at least gonna get somebody throwing for 400 or whatever the case. One of them two.
That's true. So you want to share what we have?
Longest 4 minutes ever. Just released the schedule.
I know, right?
Chiefs go 9-8.
Boom.
This is what we got.
So New England, right? Chargers, Redskins, Bears, Colts, Titans, Chiefs.
I'm good with that first half, and then it starts getting nasty on the second half.
Right? It starts to get a little nasty. Yeah.
Starts to get fucked up.
Because then we got Jacksonville, Donkeys, Cowboys, Browns, Chargers, Broncos, Eagles. And then at the bottom, I can't barely see it, huh? You can't really see it?
Texans,
Texans, Giants, and then
Texans, Giants, and Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
So that's where we at. Who left and came back? Oh, there he is.
Nate.
This way
The young kid.
I mean, and we're gonna see how many of these is real, how many of these is official. But this is what we got so far.
Yeah. Now that was the list I got off. Let me show y'all runs down list. I think rundown was pretty much on it, y'all. Just so y'all don't think like, oh yeah, no. Rundown pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put that in on the fucking? They have that contest on NFL.com.
Oh, I know, right?
I forgot to do one on my girl's account and shit. I'm about to do like 3 of them.
With some fucking cash out of that, Doug.
Yeah. Nah, they was doing what all expense.
That's right.
Yeah,
They were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. You got the whole package, bro. You got the whole thing. I think I did one, so hopefully I'm right. But let's see how it goes.
Yeah, because rundown was the Patriots, Chargers, Commanders, Bears, Colts, Titans, KC, Jags, Denver, Cowboys, Browns, LA, Denver, Philly, Texans, Giants. Yeah, that's the one you said. Rundown. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
You might see me hop in the studio twice.
But three primetime, right? Cowboys, Chargers, and then the other one is the Broncos on a Thursday night.
Think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Broncos Thursday night, and Denver.
I hate that. Oh, wait. Hold up. Get that on the screen.
Man, I know we have a last place schedule, but why doesn't it seem like it's easy?
It does not.
I know, right?
No, it's not.
I think because
it's not really easy.
Yeah, to the division.
This man need an iPhone. Fuck.
Is it because we play the NFC East?
Nothing about the schedule look easy, dog.
No.
Right?
This only confirms for me we about to win like 8 games, damn near 9 games.
Oh yeah.
And I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. I think that the expectations be too lofty. That's where I'm at. Okay, so I think we good. Let me see if they posted something. It's 5:00.
Yep. I've been checking.
All right, so far that's where we at. Pats, Chargers, home, Commanders away. That's a tough one. Bears home. Colts away, Titans home, KC away. Then we get a bye in the middle of the season, which is good though. I fuck with that. Jags home, Denver away, Cowboys home, Browns home, Chargers away, Denver home, Philly away, Texans away, end the season at home with the Giants and KC.
Man, I think KC gonna take some big L's this season. Watch.
That second half of the schedule is great, but it's hard.
The Raiders just released it. All right, let me go check.
I know. I was just on their thing. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was just on.
I'm on their Twitter.
I'm on the PR too.
You're on their page?
Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
I was on their website.
Oh, that's what it is.
All right, I'm going.
I was on their website. I don't see it, but
drop that shit on.
Oh, there you go. No,
I want the video. Damn it.
Yeah, where's the video? Oh, they did release it.
Oh,
they
is
didn't.
What do you see it on?
Yeah.
The
The countdown just hit 0 though, so maybe let me refresh.
They on their YouTube live with it?
Is that what they doing?
Maybe.
Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Throw it on, rundown.
Throw it on if you
All
have
right,
it.
show me. I get down.
I can't
Yeah.
find it.
I'll find that.
no, I can't find it either.
Let's see. Hopefully this is the right one. But I saw a violator on that movie, so it might be.
It might be, huh?
Let's see. Okay.
Oh, this is schedule release?
Game day.
2 minutes ago? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. Woo!
Are you streaming from the Raiders?
Yeah, this is the
I heard
Raiders.
Tom Brady's in the building today with John Spytek.
Yeah, they're right up there.
Hey, Tom, great draft class, some great free agents. We got Pete Carroll. You ready for the season? Let's
One.
All right, everyone. So the next stop on our tour will be our 3 Super Bowl trophies. The first 2 while we were in Oakland, and our third while we were the Los Angeles Raiders.
Of the 3 teams that played in Los Angeles, how many have won a Super Bowl?
2 have. 1, not so much. What's the
That's awesome.
I love it.
1983 was a good year. Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. Let me see that, Jim.
Redskins.
Yeah.
Yeah, 83 Redskins. Yep.
Holy Toledo.
Here at Raiders headquarters, we love to make everything authentically and with love. Come on, that needs more sauce!
Chicago.
They're taking too long. Let's go!
Chicago.
What is up? That's burned! You call yourself a chef? That looks like bear.
This is way better than last year's already.
Way better, bro. AJ Cole.
Punter. Because Colts.
Dang, AJ.
That's funny.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Had him recorded promo his first day.
Damn, there he is.
Right.
Welcome to the
Red
dark
is
side.
grilling his violator.
There's Violators. Shout out to our guy.
Dope.
Fire.
Hey, where's the flags?
Grab them there. Grab it over there. And, here, down the flag over here. You see up here. There we go. There's one here. And how about here? There's one here.
I'm dead, bro.
I'm dead.
A great show. A great show you guys got to tap into.
Las Vegas Raiders. This is JP Jackson Powers Johnson. Yeah, no, I can definitely help you out with that. Anything else? No? Just always remember, go Raiders.
Jackson, what was that?
Just working hard.
Oh, Duval.
Oh, okay.
I've been with the Raiders for over 5 years now, and nothing surprises me.
Oh, that was what we saw. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got me all
Cute
high
pony.
thinking it was a Monday nighter.
Cute pony.
Hey.
Looks good, but let's have a closer look.
Yeah, let's have a closer look.
Use that damn card.
Bro. Get to the next card.
What's that?
Very
Oh,
Good,
my
good.
God.
Yeah, looks good.
Monday Night Football. Cowboy
yeah.
game.
Okay, I can check.
Hey, yo, come on, man. What's going on?
It was bring your dog to work day today, bro. Man, come on, man.
Out of Dog Pound.
Can I get some help?
The Eagles. The Eagles.
Oh, tush push.
Thanks.
I get it. Man, it's gonna be cold in December over there.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you got it.
Hook 'em horns.
Texas.
Texas.
Shot.
Oh, you think
Gotcha, bro.
Hey, Mac. Yeah!
Guys,
Blue man group.
white, not blue.
The Giants, the G-Men.
Yeah.
Oh, to be determined because it's week
Hey, Coach,
17.
you're chewing
Okay.
gum for the years here. Where do you want me to put it?
Hey, where's flag?
All right.
You're chewing gum for the year.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a lot of chewing gum.
That's good stuff. I'm smacking this apple.
Yeah, take a deep breath,
I'm sorry who's ever apple this is.
This is such a cool ass dude, man.
Oh. Real life.
Wow. What did that donkey look like, Shannon Sharp?
Damn it, I forgot to make the door.
Put it back one more time.
Let's start all over.
Marcus, get out.
First, Peter Piper picked a peck of pivot.
I need some skill before I do this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I did, Paul. It's Monday night.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Let's make this faster.
The week after Veterans
All
Day
right.
for the Cowboy game.
Just compete, baby.
That's badass.
That's pretty cool.
That was way better than last year.
Millions.
Yeah,
of
I
better.
bet.
Millions of times better, bro.
Hey, do we play San Fran in Santa Clara or in Vegas for the preseason?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, home. It's home. It's home.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, just to be determined. Okay.
Oh, we going to Seattle?
Yeah, are we going to Arizona? Should I go to Arizona for a preseason game?
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
It'd be kind of cool to kick it with Queen Bee and their Sinister Club. Yeah.
That's fire. So we
All
got.
right,
Seattle.
Paul. You still going to Dallas, bro? It's a Monday night game.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got. So I think we was pretty spot on what we had earlier.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very spot on. Good job, Rundown. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Week 5 is 2 days after my birthday, so that's straight. Fine with that.
Oh.
See, Queen Bee, we are playing. You know what, Queen Bee? We need to set that up, girl. Yeah.
All right, hey guys, can I just get a second? I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna keep it streaming on my channel anyway, but I'm gonna get off camera because probably about another half hour, so they're gonna come and give me another EKG. So yes, I am in the hospital. As you can see, I'm still hooked up. So I will. I'll reach out to you guys when I finally get out of here. If I get out of here tonight, but maybe not.
No, I'll keep them posted.
All right, bro. Feel better, man.
All right,
It's
guys.
all right.
Yeah, feel
I'll
better,
talk
bro.
to you.
Feel better.
Later, guys. Take care.
Peace out, Jeff.
Me too.
That is one dedicated ass fucking Raider fan to go on and live.
Yep.
All right.
Dude, my girl would kill me if I did some shit like that.
No.
Oh yeah, me too.
Dead ass.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, she just told me right now, like, I would kill you. You do some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. I'm already knowing the look I would get if I was trying.
Right? Yeah.
But shout out to Jeff, man. Of course, man.
Nah,
It's
for
all
real.
love to Jeff. Oh man, we got
Pop?
Yeah. We got Jeff. We got Pops in the building.
Yep.
Hey, what up?
What up? What up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, no doubt. I sound clear. I'm on a new computer and all that new setup. So
Oh no, you
am I
definitely
good?
sound clear. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, for sure. For sure. What's up, fellas?
What's up? How's it going?
Oh man, good man. Happy scheduled day. You know
Right?
what I'm
We
saying?
need to make this like a
Happy
holiday.
scheduled day. For
I know.
sure, dog.
Yeah, so we got to look at the official schedule right now. So we taking a look at it. You know what I mean? Seeing where we like, seeing where we might go to. You know, we already going to the Bears game, so that's happening.
For sure.
Shoot, I might
That's,
start off in Arizona. Fuck.
Oh, September. Okay, September 28th. Okay, that's good. That's perfect.
Yep, September 28th.
Dude, rundown. Does that say October 12th, the Titans game?
It does.
That's the day
Yeah.
of my actual birthday, man.
Oh, man.
shit.
I'm mad because I only had one game on my birthday recently, but we beat Denver on that day, so I was cool. I was
Yeah.
chill.
Sure did.
Yeah,
We sure
I was chill.
did.
Yeah.
So all right, week 5, we should beat the Colts. 12, all right, man. I mean, hey, you say Tennessee. You know, I know you, Leo. You get them scout tickets. You know who to hit up, man.
Yeah, for real,
Scout
man.
tickets.
I know one person who's selling them in the 300 section and one person who's selling in the 200 section. So yeah.
See, we up. I mean, now let's get funky, man. Let's get down to business because I guess this is really where we get to see. All right, well, what the record gonna look like? Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, like, now I can for real determine what the record gonna look like. Me personally, first half is easier than the second half. I'll just say that right now.
Is it though?
I think it's just a bit though. Yeah.
Because you got 4 division games. You got 4 division games in the second half. And then
true.
You got the Super Bowl champs with, we don't know what the Cowboys gonna look like, so I have no idea.
Dude, the Broncos twice in the second half is crazy.
That's nasty work.
That's wild.
Yeah,
it is.
So
I don't know if I'm gonna go to Denver though.
Nah,
look at Queen. Look at Queen.
Super
Super Bowl, baby.
So I say, I'm with Ron, bro. I've been saying this the whole time, bro. 8 or 9 wins.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta start out gunning, man. You know what I mean? If you look at it, it's road home. You know what I mean? So like we're alternating those first 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's tough.
A stretch we're on the road, it's pretty.
Yeah, that one with the that one with
the Colts, right?
Yeah, Colts. That's gonna be tough. It's a lot of alternating.
Yeah.
We play Tennessee. We're in Vegas or in Tennessee?
In Tennessee, I think. Oh, yeah, Vegas.
It's in Vegas.
Oh, fuck. If it was in Tennessee, I would have went.
So look, for me, man, Patriots, we can win that. I'm not like I said, I think we can actually whoop their ass for it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Trey, that video was lit, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Thanks. Week 2 is spicy, man. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know. Week 2 is
Week
that's
2
our home
is
opener.
a redemption.
That's the home opener.
A set the standard for the season.
No, for real.
Like it really is to me. I think week 2's the main one, man.
I don't know what to expect from that. I think we can beat them, but I don't, because again, there are holes in their shit too. Like they're not all impervious and shit.
If you look at that first one we lost,
bro,
it wasn't bad. We had that game for the stupid.
They still don't have no receiver.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They don't have that. The offensive line in the interior is still shaky. So but
they added a running back though. They got Amari and Hampton, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I like that move until I remembered that they got Najee Harris.
Yeah,
you do got Najee.
Then I was like, drafting Amari on Hampton was pretty stupid. Now that you're thinking about it, it's pretty dumb because they do the same thing, damn near.
Well, but you know what? But you know what? I think that Najee
I don't think
Harris
Najee's gonna last.
Yeah, bro. That's you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, Omari and Hampton is a belt now.
Then again, that makes it another stupid move for even signing Najee Harris if you didn't think he was gonna be the guy. Them on top of them. For me, bro, I just think like both of them dudes need 20+ carries. There's no way you're gonna be able to get both of them dudes the touches they need.
The way Harbaugh played last year, he ran the shit out of that ball.
I was gonna say maybe they just don't throw the fucking ball at all.
And then I was
right?
If it wasn't McConkey, they were just throwing the ball to the tight end, bro. And remember, towards the end of the year, they started saying, "Well, this offense ain't got no juice." You know what I'm saying? Like, they started getting their ass whooped because they didn't have no juice. They still, it's the same thing.
Yeah, and then when Houston locked down that run game, they were forced to throw.
It's over.
We saw what happened there.
Exactly.
You see the real Justin Herbert after that. You feel what I'm saying? So then after that, we get the chill.
And Chucky Ducky quack already with that. Look at that. 6-0, 5-1.
I don't know. I ain't gonna cap. If we start 2-0, we might take that L week 3.
Hey, Listen, I feel like we should go 2-0. I really do. Just based on the fact of, I think we catch New England at the right time. Yeah, they still early in the season. They got pieces that they're still putting together on our team. And our home opener, we got to win our home opener. I'll give a damn if it is the Chargers. It ain't no excuse for us not to win our home opener.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still, I don't know, because with the Chargers, bro, it's 1-1 all the time. You pick which one you think we gonna win or lose. It's either September 15th or November 30th. You think we gonna win or lose either one? Because with them we split. That's just how it goes down.
I want to sweep them because I want to finally win at SoFi with fans.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, man.
Yeah, we going to that one. I'm going to that one. I'm
going to it too. That's why.
Yeah, that one's a little more doable, bro.
Yeah, that's November 30th, so it's cooler at that time. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, much better.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be hot, so we can probably do that.
Lorenzo already announced
melting
we're gonna
last
do
week,
another
last
LA
year.
takeover. So yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because this time we can be out there for real, and not have to goddamn worry about the heat and melt for real.
Hey, we
like,
burnt the fuck up the last time we was out there, man. We fucking all caught fire last time we was there.
Okay, look, if you want to say, I don't know. Sure, you want to say 2-0, fine, but I think we taking that L week 3. I just something about it, dog.
Just the travel going back
The
from
travel,
coast to coast is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's
That's
a
a
the
lot,
lot.
Jaden
man.
Daniels thing. Like,
That's a
yeah,
lot.
bro.
I don't think that this defense is ready to really match up with that type of quarterback either. We're gonna struggle with that type of shit. So for me, that's an L. I think we do beat the Bears though. I ain't gonna cap.
You
We
know
do
the
better
Bears
beat
one's
Bears.
interesting to me, bro, because of the whole their coach, right? That was gonna be our
Yeah.
coach. We wanted him to be our coach.
Yeah.
Caleb, they got Caleb. Supposedly they got Caleb help with the O line. So I want to see what that's gonna. I think we can beat the shit out of the Bears.
And you know what
I
else too?
think so.
They've been getting so much hype, dude. Like they've
First
been
of all-
hyping the Bears up, like this big dark horse team. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
gonna come out and all of a sudden.
Right.
Yeah, they've been hyping the shit out of the Bears.
Because this is the one thing when you get out there and we start socking their ass in the mouth. It don't matter how flashy everything look. I don't care about none of that. That's what we're about to go do. And secondly, bro, Joe Tooney was on the Chiefs last year. If I recall, he was getting that ass whooped. And
he was a
Christian
turnstile.
Christian Wilkins wasn't on the field for us. And
Joe
some of them
wasn't.
Man, Wilkins makes a big difference.
certain
Yeah.
dudes on that team need to take advantage. Now, their defense is pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Bears' defense isn't bad. But I want to see, they kind of took a step back after Eberflus got fired and all that extra shit. So I want to see what they look like from there. But I like that matchup for us. I like the October 5th matchup for us too.
Me too.
Oh yeah,
I think
we should
so.
definitely.
And the Titans.
I don't know. I'm not off hops, bro. So far, I'm 3-2 off of the first 5 weeks. I'm 3-2
already.
Yeah,
I'm 3.
That's a fair assessment. Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
One of them games, bro, like the Chargers, I'm flipped, dog. I don't know. I'm not too
That
confident.
could go either way.
Yeah. So first
Yeah,
3,
it really could.
I'm 5, 3-2. That's where I'm at.
Hmm.
Not bad though. Not bad because we going into the bye. We still above 500. You know what I'm saying? We still there. And then we still got a chance against all these AFC teams, depending on how everybody else records shake out, right? So if we're 3-2 going into October 12th, I think because we can beat the Colts, I think we can beat the Titans, right?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
We 4-2, right? Easy bread. Now, this is where you say rubber meets the road, and you say shit hits the fan on October 19th.
Yeah, it does.
Right? If we're going into that motherfucker and we're away too, if we're going into that game 4-2, this is the moment all Raider fans know what time it is. Where you're
They
like,
do
oh,
know
we're
what time it
4-2.
is.
Yeah.
We feel good.
Right before the bye too.
And guess what? You got to go into fucking Arrowhead, and now you got to prove how legit the record is. That's just what it is at that point.
100%.
You have to prove it. So, I don't know. Shit.
But you know what? Hey,
bro, I don't care, bro. We're losing.
I'm gonna say this, son. I'm gonna say this too, son. Like I think we've been doing this for a few years now. We all look at the KC game, and we always kind of circle that game, and we like, this is gonna be the moment that this is the moment that we got to do what we got to do against the Chiefs. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We better have our shit tightened up before we even get to them.
Yes,
exactly.
exactly.
Because it won't even matter.
I'm just saying it like this, Pops. I know it's bad for a Raider fan to say this, but I'm gonna say it like this because it's true. Until we beat them, we just got to chalk that up as an L. I'm sorry, bro. You can't sit here and be like confident and say, "Oh, we're close." Yeah,
right.
No. I totally agree with that. But I'm just saying, it's like, no, I'm just saying I agree with what you're saying, son. But what I'm saying is like we always look at that KC game like we better be ready. But shit, we better be ready for every one of these ones on the schedule, bro. Like we need to have a winning record when we face them, so it can mean something.
Yeah,
You know, the other thing to that is you said we got to be ready. We also got to be ready for these ones we think are easy, because those are the ones we end up fucking losing.
That's what we usually.
You know what I mean? Like
because
Carolina last year. Yeah.
Yep.
This is where I would get scared, to be honest, personally. Because I can see this, right? We're 4-2 going into the Chiefs. We fuck around and beat them, right? Now we 5-2 off of the bye. And every Raider fan know what the fuck I'm gonna say. After the bye, right? We're 5-2. We look good. Then on November 2nd, we play the Jaguars and we get our ass whooped. And then all of a sudden you're looking like, well, what the fuck? Well, what the fuck, dog? I thought we were good. That's where I get scared, right? If we're like 5-2 and we coming off that bye, and all of a sudden we got to play some team where we're like we should beat them, and we never do. I don't know why, but I hope.
Fucking Myra.
But check this out though. Here's where the Pete Carroll effect. We need to hope that the Pete Carroll effect comes in, and we don't look underprepared like we did against Carolina last year. Right? That was our home opener, and we looked woefully underprepared when we went into our home opener against Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm hoping that the Pete Carroll effect and all the structure that we put together up top that permeates to the coaching staff is going to eliminate all of those hiccups. That's what we hope for.
The fans were more awake than the team that Carolina game, man. We were late, we were ready, and then they came out and shit the bed so bad.
They were so bad. I'm gonna be real. For me, I don't know where y'all at. I'm 4-3 at bye.
That's what I was going to say too.
I'm 3-3 at the bye.
Yeah, that's the first. That's right.
4-3 at the bye. After the bye, I go 5-3 because I think we can beat the Jaguars. I ain't gonna cap. I really do. I mean, we should have should have lost to them last year, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. We beat them this year. Fine, it feels better. This is rundown opinion. I feel like this is the toughest test of the division. I don't think the Chiefs are the best. I don't think the Chiefs had the best season. I don't think the Chargers did. I think these motherfuckers right here. Denver had the best offseason out of our whole division.
And even draft, the way they drafted, bro. Was fucking great.
If them shits go together like how they supposed to, they gonna be like a bitch and a half to deal.
We just let's just get ready for it, dog. Every team in the division is gonna be formidable. You know, like we got. There's 4 Hall of Fame coaches in our division. Period. There's no other division in the league that has 4 Hall of Fame coaches, bro. Household names. So we got to buckle up for every one of our division games. And the thing about it is, here's what you ask for with the division games. Just win the ones at home. I don't even give a damn if they can against KC. Just win your home division games.
But we got to get one. We got just like how basketball is. You got to steal one on the home court or whatever. You got
you got to get in there and steal one. Yeah,
the Charger game. To me, that's the Charger game. Yeah. If there's any game that we're gonna steal on the road, although we do play Kansas City.
We play Denver well on the road.
I don't think we steal that one, to be honest. I don't think we win in LA yet. I think we're going to split that in Vegas. Yeah, week 2 is probably going to be where we get the dub.
The Broncos, I don't know, because if their defense continues to play like this is how I look at it. Their defense is nice as shit. There's no getting around it, right? There's no getting around it. The offense, hit or miss for me. That's whatever. But their defense is real deep.
Their defense is legit.
And they added
they're real.
Yeah.
Even without Ofunga and Greenlaw, they were still nice last year. So either way it goes, bro, like we have to be ready. It's gonna be a tough game, dog. It's just gonna be a tough game. And
that first one's in Denver, or is it in Vegas?
It's in Denver.
That first one.
That Thursday night one's in Denver.
Yeah. So you know how they should get with Denver on a Thursday night or a Monday night. Like that shit gets chippy. And then see, this is where it gets tricky, right? Because I said 5-3.
That's a big stretch to break, dog. Like we get Friday, Saturday, the whole week, and then Monday before we play the Cowboys.
That's a lot.
Damn, that is
I said 5-3 because we beating the Jags, but with Broncos, where are y'all at? If we 5-3, we beat the Jags. Where are y'all saying we beat the Broncos on the 6th November, or y'all saying we probably go 5-4 and we take that L going into Dallas?
I say we take the L against Denver because they're gonna be at home. I say we take the L against Denver going into that Dallas game. We only got 1 month primetime game. That's it.
2, 3.
We got 3.
We got 2 Monday nights and 1 Thursday. Yeah.
2 Mondays, 1 Thursday, which is straight. See, this is where it would scare me. If we went 5-4, we lost to the Broncos, right? Because you don't know what the fuck the Cowboys are gonna look like. They can either be
They can be like rolling on all cylinders, or they can be
we beat the Cowboys at our shit, bro.
I know. I just feel like this is the thing. They had the type of offense that I was telling you about and I was telling everybody about. They got the type of offense where they going to take advantage that we don't have no coverage linebackers or a coverage safety. They'll fuck around and do that. And Dak will throw for 400 yards. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, they have that type of offense. They will do that.
But you know what? But listen. I still got to see it from Brian Schottenheimer or whoever that is. coaching that team. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that I'm gonna take my Raiders. You know, at Allegiant Stadium against the Cowboys, bro. I'm taking that as a W. And then, that's Schottenheimer's. This is his first year.
You know, my question is going to be: say we are 5-4 at that point. Are we going to fill up that stadium, or are we going to let Dallas take over?
That's what I'm saying. No, you got to, bro. We're still in playoffs.
We got to, yeah, we got to.
Now that's the
you still in the
shit. That's the question, Leo. That's the question right there, dog. Are they going to take over our shit? Because a quick story. Y'all remember a few years ago that year that we went to the playoffs, 2021, that we played there Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
that was on my birthday, and I was at that game, dog. And I swear to God, it was 60-40 Cowboy fans there. It was about 40% Raider fans up in that.
In Dallas, really?
In Dallas, I swear to God, dog. We were sticking there. So, but like you said, we got to give our fans. They got to give their fans something to. You know, to come out and say, okay, fuck Dallas.
Oh, especially at Allegiant for those.
Oh, guys, man. On a Monday,
we gotta have
a. On the Monday, you got to, because like I was saying, 5-4, you still in the thick of things, bro. Like
you are.
Still do that. So to beat, I'll go with that. 6-4, beat the Cowboys.
Hey, run down. At 6-4, how many yards rushing does Genty have at that point?
Woo, boy. He
better
have already over 600, 700. I better have it already. Have it already, dog. Be over that. And he's getting ready to hit that 1,000 mark soon. That's what I want to see.
I'd love to throw that in there.
Hey, check this out. This is where it's going to hurt us, right? Because what is Shador playing on November 23rd?
Oh, my God. What is Shador's playing on the 23rd?
Oh, wow.
God, bro.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah,
he has every opportunity to be the starter.
If he does, I'm gonna go to that game, dog.
Hell no, I don't see that shit.
I don't want to see that shit.
I'm gonna go kick it with Chris. I'm gonna go kick it with Chris and his family because they're from Cleveland. So fuck it.
If he beats us, I'm gonna be mad as hell. And then on the other side, I don't want to have to root for the downfall of a black man. So I don't want to do that.
No.
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
All I gotta say is Shador better get the ball out of his hands quick, fucking with our D line. I'll say that.
For the sake of it, right? Because I want to see my guys succeed in other places when it's not against us. Let's just say we playing Joe Flacco. All right, we beat them if they got Joe Flacco.
Oh,
right?
Or Dylan Gabriel too. Like,
hey, so you saying we 6-4 after the Cowboy game? Is that what you got right now?
6-4 after the Cowboy game, and then you beat the Browns. We 7-4. But see,
now we need 3 more wins. I'm looking for 10 wins. If you say we beat the Browns, we need 3 more wins. That's why I told y'all a little while ago, dog. That Charger game in LA, that's still us. Like really, that's still a home game for us.
That's still a home game. Yeah.
I know we cliche it, but I think that's our best chance to get a division win on the road, even though we haven't won there. Because every time we play them, it's close. It's just been close. Like we should have won that game last year. We all know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just some bullshit happens. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's break it down then. I'll say because Pop says we need 3 more wins, right? Because we're 7-4. We definitely need 3 more wins to make the playoffs. Where those 3 wins would come from? One already. You already talking about. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
that's gonna rock the Giants.
That's one. All right, so that's one. Where else would they come from though? Because that's what I'm saying. This is where the schedule gets real.
Tough, yeah.
The schedule
but keep game. Denver, we got Denver at home.
Yeah, damn it. Look, before you start, we can't be Raider fandom and say we're going to win and we got a chance. There's going to be a game we lose, dog. There is. We're just not going
to win. We already said we wasn't going to get the November 6th game against Denver, right? We got to be able to get one of them up. We can't get one at home off Denver. They going to sweep us? Is that what you're saying? Because that is a home game.
Going to sweep us, dog. They might.
We might.
Because
I think we win in Vegas. I think we stand a better chance to win in Vegas than Denver.
Yeah, we got a better chance to win in Vegas.
Sure. So then that's
our record versus Denver is better in Vegas than it is in Denver.
Oh, hell yeah.
So then there's your 2, if that's what you want to say. Because I was going to go Chargers. I was going to say we beat the Chargers. On the
I think so.
Right. So, but that's 2, right? That's 2. So
the 3rd one is going to be tough to.
Where's the
3rd one?
Yeah.
The 3rd one?
Third win.
Beating the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Chiefs.
We talk about Philly. We talk about Philly, KC, and Houston. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be tough. We know we can get the Giants. But Philly, KC, and Houston, you know, I don't know.
Trust me, I don't like Bo Nix either. You already know me, SoCal. I think Bo Nix is hot garbage. But
I was the only one. Am I the only one who wish we would have played Philly a lot earlier? Because by this point, they're rolling.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be difficult to.
Hey, Killer, and quiet is kept. Quiet is kept as well. Hey, let's circle back up to October 5th, dog. I mean, don't just say we can't get that one.
We did say we got it.
Oh yeah, we did say yeah. We got.
Oh, okay. I thought you said yeah. We got to win.
No, we still got the Colts. Yeah.
I'm mad, you know. Hey, but Pops already know my homie Ron. You know, we gonna be talking mad shit on December 14th.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
He lucky we ain't in Vegas
He
either.
said the trophies released it is Minecraft. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dog. They're so corny.
It's Minecraft.
Last year they did The Sims.
corny,
remember?
bro.
Last
Yeah.
year they did The Sims.
Corny, dog.
Yeah.
And
No
then
way.
they did anime the year prior.
Talking about Ohio.
No way.
Oh, what it do, my guy?
What up?
What's up with y'all, man?
Killing, man. What's up?
You know, we going through our realistic take.
Get rid of that. Hey, get rid of that ticker, man. The people want to see me, man. Get rid of that ticker. Y'all got me down here. Only see my hat. There we go, man. What's up, y'all?
Realistic takes of what we think. So far, bro, we at 9-7. So I think we're being pretty realistic of where we at. We're trying to find where a third win at the last half of the season would come from, right? Because we like, all right, 10 wins gets you in the dance for sure. 10 wins gonna get you in there.
Yeah.
We have a
Y'all
chance.
better than me. Y'all better.
I don't
than
know,
me.
dog. I already said 8, 9. That's my ceiling for real. I don't know where
I had said 8 and 9.
Hey, Chris.
8 or 9.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look.
I got 8
8,
to
9.
9 wins for sure. I think that's where we're gonna sit right there too.
All right, so all right. So where we at now? Where we at now? So give me the rundown where y'all
Okay,
at.
so look, I'll give it to him quick. We beat the Patriots week 1, stomped them. You already know that's easy money. A lot of us, you know, majority of us said we're gonna probably lose that second week. Majority of us said that.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to, but majority
I
of us
got
said
us winning that one actually. I actually got
You
us
got us
winning
winning
that.
that one. Did we say we won or did we lose?
We say we take one of them. We take one of them.
You know why though? The reason I got us winning that is because one thing that I think Pete Carroll he kind of emphasizing was like we got to start protecting our house.
Yeah.
With that being our opener, I feel like that's going to be a priority. Like if nothing else, we gonna show out that game. If nothing else, and plus against Harbaugh, you know him and Harbaugh ain't like he ain't want to come to lose to no Harbaugh, man.
So we said 2-0 already, right? But we said we was gonna take that L week 3, so already there. Week 4, you know, Papa Rundown not going in that game. Fuck that. We winning that. So that's it. So we're 3-1. All right.
I surprisingly got us losing that. The first 4 games, I got us 2-2.
You got us losing the Bears, Chris?
You know what? I feel like we're gonna get after Caleb.
We're gonna rectify
get after Caleb.
We're gonna rectify it for you and Leo. I already said it.
No, I hope y'all right. I hope y'all right, man. It's
I had
just
to go see Hoyer and shit. We gonna rectify it for you. Don't you?
Man.
Bro, we gonna be good.
Yeah.
5th, we said we gonna. That's a dub to me. I think we can beat the Colts.
Yeah,
we can
got
beat
that.
the Titans. Easy money.
Yeah.
Take the L October 19th. That's where I'm at. You're gonna take that L.
Yeah.
I think I was the only one, but I was scared on November 2nd because you know how I get down, bro. We got to
Me
win it
too.
After the bye is
Yeah.
crazy.
We got a winning record and shit. We coming to a team we supposed to beat, and then all of a sudden,
Me too.
But like I said, y'all, we not dealing with Antonio Pierce. You know, I'm not trying to throw
saying
no,
that. We
I'm
said
not
that
trying to throw no
this
shade.
We said
No,
that
but I'm
last year
saying-
that we're not dealing with Justin Daniels.
No, hey, bro, but listen.
I get what he's saying, though. I get what he's saying.
No,
I get what you're
let's be
saying,
real
though,
now.
dude. Yeah.
Josh McDaniels or Antonio Pierce put together is not going to equal Carroll. Let's be real.
Bro, we said that with Gruden. We said that with goddamn Jack Del Rio.
And guess what?
We said that
And
with
guess what?
these
We was
people.
and guess what? We was 5-2 until Gruden decided to fuck up.
But
we were
they're-
5-2
We was.
until
That
he
year
decided
we
to
was
fuck up.
moving.
Yeah.
We was moving.
We was
moving.
moving.
Yeah.
We went to
I don't
so
know,
come
man.
on, bro. Like
I want
the
us
Pete
to
Carroll.
do that. That's how I know.
Don't
we're-
say that, Myra. We can't lose to the Titans. Not on my birthday. Not on my fucking birthday.
That's how I'm going to know Pete Carroll got us going in a different direction is if we beat the Jaguars coming off a bye and we got a winning record. Then I'll be like,
listen,
all right.
bro. Listen, you hire Pete Carroll not to lose to the fucking Jaguars on November 2nd. That's why you hire Pete Carroll, to be honest with you. So you don't
win the games you're supposed to win.
Win the games you're supposed to get. Yep. That's why you hired him. You're right. Mm-hmm.
So we can go back and forth on that one.
That's why Chip Kelly's the highest paid offensive coordinator.
Hey, rundown. I'm with you though. I'm with you because I've
seen it too many
times. I was
times,
scared.
bro.
I got us winning that game, but I was scared, man.
I feel it. I've seen it way too many, dog. I feel good and the Panthers happen, or you feel good and then the Saints happen, and we can't cross the 50-yard line.
The Colts with Jeff Saturday happened.
Man, dog.
Oh my God.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
Matt Ryan running for like what, a 20-yard first
Oh my
down?
God.
Don't see that, dog.
I'm trying to sleep good tonight. Don't remind me.
No. When we shit the bed against Atlanta, remember that one?
Oh my! Where Josh got that unnecessary roughness for smacking Bubba too hard in that Atlanta game that year. Yeah, that was crazy. Broncos for me is tough because that's a Thursday night, short week. You feel what I'm saying? And then I don't know how they're gonna look, but my boy said 5 games.
I'm ready to win 5 games. Let's fucking go.
I got an L on that one. I got an L on November 2nd.
MC is not trying to get his bubble pop this year.
No, you got an L on November 2nd or November 6th?
6th. On the 6th.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Because we're going to Denver, short week and shit. And I'm not, I don't see us getting that. Monday night, I told the folks, man, I want to know how you, Chris, because on November 17th, bro, we have no idea what the Cowboys would look like. They either got they can either be ass or they can be good. So I don't know. But I told Pops this, and I'm gonna shut up at this. The thing about that game is they got the offensive personnel to fuck around and take advantage of the fact that we have no coverage linebacker or center field safety. And you'll fuck around and see Dak throw for 400 yards if you let him. And our team's playing well, dog. So that's what scares me about that game.
No, that's a fact. You know what I do like though is we get a nice break, or not. I'm gonna say break. We get a nice recovery time for that.
We do
between that Thursday and a Monday. That's a lot of prep time. That's some extra prep time.
That is true.
And I expect someone like now games like that is when Chip Kelly needs to earn his worth. If you're gonna be the highest paid OC, I need you to be a wizard on the extra days. You need to be a wizard and handle business that game.
November 2nd too. If we gonna keep it like that, then Pops and you got a point. November 2nd.
Yeah, you gotta be a wizard, man.
You feel what I'm saying? We got all this time to prep and prepared, and we should be better in these situations. You should be.
Yeah, bro. You hire Pete Carroll not to lose to the Jaguars. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So especially coming off a bye, and you got Chip Kelly, just like PTS said, bro. There's no way we should be losing that game.
Yeah, that's real.
You know, so
100%.
I got us beating the Browns. If we're gonna beat the Browns, even if my dog is playing, you feel what I'm saying? I told him I don't have to root for the failure, but I will. I will root for his failure that week.
Of course.
Chargers at home, Chargers away. Fuck it. I said we're gonna split with them. There's gonna be one. We're gonna be 1-1. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but we're gonna split with them in my opinion.
Nah, we sweeping them this year. Fuck that.
You want to sweep them?
Bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. If we're gonna get 2 division wins, it's gonna be against the Chargers. If we're gonna get 2 division wins, a sweep of any team, I feel like it'll be the Chargers, just because we got a built-in fan base in LA, and we played them close there, but we just haven't been able to get over the hump. But I still feel like if we're gonna get any kind of division sweep on any one of them, it'll be the Chargers, just because of the home field. We rocking home field in both games pretty much.
But we still have never won there. Still,
I know.
Some bullshit always goes down.
Where's this confidence coming from? I just don't see it.
Yeah, like ever.
Because we can't always lose there, bro.
No, you said that.
We got to break through one of these days.
You guys saw Little Giants one.
You can more if you would have sat there and said, I think we could beat Denver twice. You know what I'm saying? If you think we can beat Denver twice, give me more. Because it's like a damn. Now,
if I came out and said, yeah, we're going to sweep KC, then y'all can take the crap pipe out of my hand. But that ain't the case.
Severe, man.
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying,
bringing in
bro?
the
Shit, I don't even know if we're gonna beat the once. I don't even know if we're gonna beat them once. So
you see
that's my
Severe?
whole- that's my problem.
He said the Seahawks lost after the game after the bye
Hey,
week.
Severe be keeping these little nuggets in his pocket, bro.
Man,
anything to get at Pete, bro. Anything to get he be keeping that in his back
real,
pocket.
dog. You trying to get Pete Carroll in the
Who
Sunny
even
Acres
looks
real
up
quick.
that? How do you know that? Who has the time to look up that?
Severe. Severe. He was holding that shit right here, dog.
The IT guy, man. He got them.
Hey,
IT
he looked
guys,
that up.
man.
He looked that up as soon as we started talking about it. He's like, let me look this up
Right.
right. Yeah, he did that on the spot.
Oh man, bro. Severe had that in the notes ever since Pete was hired, dog. You know
That's what I'm saying. He have them little one-liners
Look, as
ready.
soon as the schedule come out, I'm gonna hit them motherfuckers with it. As soon as the schedule come out.
Nah. But he's right though. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like that's something that you got to take into account. We already talking about it as Raider fans, and we know that's a history with the organization. So it's like,
Hey,
we
shout
got
out. Shout out Severe. I'm gonna keep that one in my back pocket for the season too. That's gonna be on my
Right, gonna remember
we
that.
gotta- All right, Pete, you done lost. You lost after your bye game all these years.
He said Seattle ran him out of town for a reason. Damn, bro.
Now we can't go hard. We can't go hard on your boy like that. Now
we gotta see
go
what he
hard
does.
on Pete too hard. Too bad now.
Look, man, if you want to say we can win 10 games, so be it. I can see where some people squeak out 9 wins. I can see it. Right? I can see
I'm
where some
struggling to
people
get to 8, dog.
Me too.
Yeah.
8 is my ceiling for real. That's where I'm at.
Struggling to get to 8.
But the
If you
thing
wanna
is,
get 10 wins,
You know what it is? I've seen such a shitty offense the last couple of years. That's why it's hard for me to envision 8.
It's
like
hard to believe,
defensive
dog.
wise, I'm cool, but I can't see us scoring points. I think until I see us have an offense, then I can
gotta be
see
shit.
But
all y'all wanted shit,
definitely
man.
no.
All y'all wanted shit.
But
Chip on the
here's
show
the
out.
thing, though. We've added some shit though. Let's be
We
real.
did. We added Chip. Yeah.
We've added Chip. We've added some weapons. We got we got hella weapons now, bro. We do have motherfuckers we can get the ball to.
We what was it? We
nasty work.
It's not the Chip. Chip got to cook.
Nah, he does, man.
Hey.
But see, for
Chip
people that are
gotta
trying to say 10 wins, right? Say we get to 9, right? After November 30th. We got 9 wins, right? Or whatever the case. Where the hell is the last? Well, you can say Giants, if that's what you want to say. That'd be it. But if you're looking to try to get 10 wins, bro, I don't see towards the last half of the season where
man, that last half
After week 13, it gets nasty. It gets nasty.
really
nasty.
The
It gets nasty.
Giants are the only team that you could say, like, for sure we can beat them. But other than that, bro, everybody else, you like, December
Chargers
14th.
is the battle, Broncos is the battle, Philly's Philly, the Texans.
As much as I'm gonna talk shit to my homie dog, I already know what time it is on December 14th. I'm not even gonna fucking act like we gonna. Unless we have a legit chance and you see our running game work. But Dad, we're at Philly in December 14th. Stop.
Oh, I'm not saying we're gonna beat. I'm not saying we're gonna beat Philly, but I'm just saying, like, when you start looking at certain teams, right? All of us thought the Broncos was gonna be ass last year with Bo Nix. We nobody saw that shit coming, right? Yeah. So you have to realize
one of us did.
Okay, but there's gonna be games that we need to win, and people don't think we should win, bro. That's how you become a contender. That's how you become a playoff team. So I know what we see on paper, but it depends on how the beginning of the season goes. Those first weeks before the bye, that's when we have to figure out what kind of team we're gonna be for the second half of the year. So if we come out banging, dog, and all of a sudden we 4-2 by some kind of miracle and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or 5-2 at the bye, then everything changes. You know what I mean? So we just gotta.
Everything before the bye means nothing to me. Means nothing. Because honestly, bro, like,
hey, if you 5-2, I bet you it will mean something. If you 5-2,
nope, because
guess what?
You got to finish strong. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean nothing, bro. It means zero.
But no. But what I'm
It's all
saying,
about how you
that's
playing in
telling me-
December, man.
Yeah, December and November, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But how did we look last year at the beginning? Like, we looked like ass the whole way through. So we had no chance. So if we're 5-2 at the bye week, that ought to tell you that, okay, we're playing a certain way.
But see, this is why I say that, Pops. This is why I say that. 5-2, cool. But the first half of the season, we all know every team is trying to get their bearings about them, right?
Yeah.
No way in hell you tell me,
especially with less preseason and all that stuff.
Everybody in here will agree. There's no way in hell if we played Baltimore on November something last year that we would have beat them like we did. They would have whooped our ass if we would have played them later on in the year. No doubt. True. So that's what I'm saying. So, like teams like maybe Washington, you might be able to sneak on them because they're not all the way ready. They're young, right? You might be able to do that. They're low-key a better team than us, but you might be able to sneak them because they're young, they're early, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
But once you get towards the bye, this is where teams like Philly, if the Cowboys are good at that time, we got to see. But if they are and they're vying for a playoff spot, these motherfuckers are going to be playing different. And then at a certain point, we're going to have to play the Texans, and they're for sure going to be looking for a playoff spot. They're going to try to whoop our ass. You feel what I'm saying? Like
the Texans are going to be winning their division anyway. They'll be winning their division.
Yeah. There's nobody else I don't see in their division.
I'm not convinced of CJ yet, man. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I ain't gonna go that far, Dad, because Jaguars might be okay. They might be all right.
Sorry, man. That sophomore slump was real, man.
Yo, listen,
Chris, but they still made the playoffs.
He lost the money.
I lost the money. Been mad ever. I've hated all light skinned people ever since that week. I lost the money.
You was so mad.
I was like 1,700 messing with him, man.
Wow.
I hated him. I think Drake was getting cooked. They would just lose. I hated all.
You know what I'm saying? He talking about that money, and Tyree owe me $20.50, so I'm still there.
Oh yeah, Tyree run down some money too.
Oh, he owe me. Yeah. I need that dub. I need to collect it. Either some sacks or I need the actual bread. But either way, But see, this is where we gotta say what Leo said was interesting, right? You know, we got all these new pieces, but I can't see us scoring that many points. And I think it's been a minute since we've had an offense where we're like, all right, bro, we're gonna at least score 20 something. Like,
okay. Well, this is where you kind of losing me now. We got Brock Bowers. We just added Ashton Jeanty. We still got guys that can, Jacoby Myers, Chip Kelly. We still can't score 20 points. So when the fuck are we gonna be able to score 20 points if we can't do it now?
I think we got to see it because we've been saying that every year.
That's what I'm saying. Like we can't. That's what I get. We can't automatically assume that that's gonna happen. We just got to be like, well, I wanted to. I think it can.
I want to see it, but I haven't.
I didn't even mention Geno Smith, who's exponentially better than any two of the ass quarterbacks that we had last year. You know what I'm saying? Like we have upgraded, y'all. Like let's not sit here and say we've upgraded the coaching staff, the offensive coordinator, kept the same defensive philosophy, and we've added more playmakers. Why can't we score 20 points? I just don't get that. I know we got to see it, but we're still football. We're still football savants here. I mean,
we are, and on paper it looks good. I get what you're saying. But I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just the Raider fan in me. Like we say it every year.
On paper,
our offense is going to get going. Minshew's going to run this offense, right? We're going to do 12 personnel. We're going to kill them with the 2 tight ends.
Yeah,
but can we all agree?
We only got 1 tight end though, Leo.
Hey!
Oh my God, like that.
But can we all agree though? But can we all agree that we had the rug pulled out from under us last year? First of all,
yeah. When we did, we all should have known it when Cliff left to Washington. When he was like, "Fuck that, I'm out," and then we ended up with fucking dipshit as our OC. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. And then the second part of that shit was when they named Gardner Minshew the starter. We were fucking doomed from the start. Like we were doomed from the start with that dog.
He was still our best option at the time.
Chris, man. He was.
You're gonna stand on that, huh, Chris?
Hey, bro.
I think so too. I think so too.
Guess what, Chris? Up until the third quarter of week 1, he was. Until he threw that dumbass fucking interception, bro. Because you know what? If it was me, Gardner, you're gonna be the backup dog. Aiden, you're gonna take these first team reps. And
let me ask you this. My bad. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I was gonna say
when it's all said and done, who's gonna have the better career, Gardner Minshew or AOC?
Carter
It
Bradley.
depends on.
Gardner Minshew is going to retire having a better overall career than AOC. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's for sure.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna dismiss that
Just
one.
like Arden Key is going to have a better career than Tyree Wilson. Everyone looked at me crazy when I said that. Arden Key is going to have a better career than Tyree Wilson, and it's already becoming true.
I remember when you
I'm about to play the lotto, man.
I take it you out of the Tyree train altogether. There, you ain't on the Tyree train at all, huh?
Oh, man, ask him how I feel about Tyree. I can't.
Chris, are you going to Bakersfield?
Huh?
Are you going to Bakersfield?
Nice little career.
No. I was gonna say I got this Tyree sign poster just for you right here.
Oh no, sir.
That's right.
I got you. That has your name on it, bro.
Hey, that'll be target practice, man.
I'm still rocking with the boy. I'm still rocking with the boy.
This is where we're at. This is where we're at. I understand that this offense is going to be able to score and move at a better clip than what it was. But as of right now, there are still certain things, right, that I question about this offense. I'm not totally sold on. For one, the offensive line got to gel correctly, right? I don't know who our right guard is, and if the right guard is the same right guard we didn't have for all these years, we're gonna have the same goddamn problem we have against every team that has a powerful D tackle. We know what time it is. So that's got to get solved there. We got to see if DJ Glaze takes a step. I'm cool with him. No, I'm not mad at that. Rest of the offensive line, I'm cool. I mean, Meredith got to still perform at the end of the day because we saw him last year.
Yeah.
Meredith got to do what he does.
Yeah, that inside of the O-line, man.
Receiver room, I think I like the receiver room, but let's keep it a beam. None of them are number ones. Let's keep it
and we're hoping that rookies are gonna perform.
Hey, brother. Hey, son, Brock Bowers is your number one. Brock Bowers is your number one.
But we still got to talk about what's in the receiver room because guess what? I reference it all the time. If a team thinks that I don't have to respect your wideouts, then I'm gonna put my best cover dude on fucking Brock Bowers. Then everybody else is gonna have to figure it out. That's what Denver did last year, and we couldn't get off press. And Jacoby, if I'm not mistaken, Jacoby played in them games, and he couldn't get off press like that in certain times, bro. In certain times, he played.
But then our line was so weak. But you know what, though? I agree. I agree, but our line was weak. But then the problem last year was there was no threat of a run.
Fucking ass.
No credible run at all.
Hey, dog, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and let you down on this receiving core. This receiving core is gonna be nice.
Talk to your son. This man get too good. Oh my God, they're Randy Moss, bro. No, dog.
We're
hoping rookies.
Let me tell you why.
Let me know.
Tell y'all why. I'm not talking about the rookies either, bro. I'm talking about the quarterback play was ass from start to finish last year. Just like Chris just said, offensive line was garbage as hell, and we couldn't run the ball. So what are your receivers gonna do if you can't do none of that shit?
So how did you receive 1,000 yards?
Leave to New York.
Because they had to force feed him the ball. They had to force feed him the ball. We couldn't even run for 3 yards a kick.
See, this is my point, Dad. This is my point. This is my only point, right? Let's take, for example, Giants, us, right? Because we were both fans. Okay, and let's talk about Jacoby. Jacoby had 1,000 yards. It was cool, right? But it wasn't nothing that was game breaking. And we're like, oh my God, this motherfucker's number one receiver. It was just steady, right? Now take for example Malik Neighbors over there. That motherfucker's the number one receiver, right? He's the number one receiver. You can say whatever you want, dog. That talent over there, you see it and immediately you're like, yo, that's to do it. My only point is in this receiver room. There is a portion of it, even with Dash and all these other dudes, where you're like, there can be some times where motherfuckers can lock us up, right? But you gotta see. I gotta see what it is, bro. And I mean,
I don't see it that way because you know why? Because now I factor in a potent running game. I factor in a potent philosophy of running the football. Those things we couldn't do last year, and we all know that if you can't do none of that shit, bro,
at all.
I mean, come on, bro. When we run the ball twice for 4 yards or twice for 2 yards, and it's third and long, then of course they're gonna lock your receivers down because that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got no protection from your O-line. So what I'm saying is,
run. And what about that?
Plus, you know what? Like Denver is one of the few teams that are able to do that because PS2 is he's a bigger body. So he can go in there and guard Brock. But most teams ain't gonna have a guy that could even give Brock a problem.
Exactly.
Brock's gonna either be way bigger than them, or you know what I'm saying, or he's gonna be.
Didn't
more
Brock
athletic
beat against
than,
KC? Because KC couldn't do that to Brock.
He's like an anatomy. You know,
McDuffie's too small. That's why McDuffie's too small.
Yeah, you're right.
PS2, he'll give us problems, but not too many other teams will be able to do that same.
And also watch out for Genty in the passing game. Watch out for Genty in the passing game as well. So there's outlets for us now. I think Michael Mayer will play better this year if he stays his ass on the field. I know.
Dang it! This is where like I always like.
That's where y'all lose me.
Yeah, I know.
But
For me, this is where I always get on the other train too, because it always looks negative. But at the end of the day, you got to talk about it, bro. This is like you said, Pop. This is football. There's gonna be some weeks we ain't gonna be able to run the ball, and when that happens, what I'm saying becomes to the forefront. Who's winning? And if it's not Brock, which we all know that's the first option, who the fuck else is winning consistently and creating deep plays and deep explosion play? That's what we're asking. And again, you can sit
I
here
agree.
Dante Thornton, but Dante Thornton has to learn how to run routes and catch the ball consistently. Yeah. So that has to happen.
But you know what though? No, I feel you. I think that.
So you're gonna put him on goal all the time, you know?
That's what I'm saying. You can't go route all the time. That ain't gonna work.
No, but the thing is, honestly, just having that threat out there means everything. Because the thing is, you're not gonna be able to man him up. Like if early in the game we catch him with something, that's gonna change their whole mentality. Like you're not really gonna be able to man up with him. You're gonna have some kind of safety over top. You're gonna have to,
unless a team says,
in theory,
unless the team says, well, we know that you're number one. Because we know that we love Brock, but now with Pete coming in here, we know what time it is, brother. It's number 2 show. It's Genty show.
Yeah,
right. So going into the game, dog,
and don't and listen,
today. Guess what?
And listen, don't sleep on Geno. Don't sleep on Geno being able to get the ball where it needs to go. That's another thing. You know,
no, Geno's definitely a way better quarterback than we've had the last 2 years.
Don't sleep on him being able to get the ball where it needs to go, and also don't sleep on Trey Tucker with Geno Smith. I think that's a connection that we need to pay attention to as well. Chance, man. I think, hey, bro, what could anybody do last year with the quarterback play we had? Like everybody wants to down on the receivers, bro.
I'm not giving up on him.
Quarterback play.
I'm not giving up on him just yet.
Don't sleep on some of the weapons we got, dog. I mean, we see Trey Tucker make plays.
We were trying to throw jump balls to Trey Tucker.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
Yeah, like we're trying to throw jump 50-50 balls. Like, come on, man.
Gardner Minshew throwing funny ducks up there and shit. Dog. Like,
he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one, Papa.
I'm gonna look like a hater in this. I'm gonna look like a hater. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I gotta throw some type of devil's advocacy in here, right? And at some point, I do like Trey Tucker, but he has proven as well that he's reliant upon quarterback play, right? Which is fine.
That and then the offense he ran with Getz, he didn't do him no favor.
Stop it. There are certain receivers you can put them on whatever team, and these motherfuckers still gonna get 1,000 yards.
Everybody,
don't do that. I don't want to do that.
I'm about to get off for a little bit. Hey, I just want to come on and say what's up with y'all and chop it up, man.
My guy, bro.
No doubt.
Man.
Hey, what jersey you got on today, dog? Which one did you wear today?
McFadden.
Hey, I got my McFadden in the back over here, dog. I got my McFadden in the back over there, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, y'all. You have a good show, man. Good chopping up with y'all.
Right,
Yeah.
All right, man. See you, Chris.
Have a good show. Yeah, for me, bro, I just, I will not saying relying upon, more like I just don't want him to turn into a gimmicky receiver, right? Where it's like we can only use this dude deep and he can't do nothing else. I want to see him do some other stuff.
Like even then, I still think Thornton takes his job too. I think Thornton does everything that Trey Tucker does, but better and taller.
He's got to run better routes too, though.
Yeah, but Trey Tucker's not the best route runner either.
No, he's not.
But he had over 500. Look, Tucker had over 500 yards receiving last year, right? With a shitty offense, with a shitty quarterback play, and all that. So, like I said, this is only his 3rd year. We have not had stability on offensive coordinator level. We've not had stability at the quarterback level. You cannot judge some of these guys when they flash talent and show you that they have talent and ability when they don't have the trigger man and the motherfucker that's calling the plays to get them in the right positions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to.
But you can still look at a person's game and say, this must be worked on. Right?
And I've seen Trey Tucker open a lot, and they didn't even get the ball.
We can't be naive at certain times. His hands got to be better. There are certain times
his hands were much better. Hey, that was his rookie year.
He's still double
Last
catching
year,
it. He's still catching it with his hand. He's still doing it.
Did you guys see a lot of that last year? We did in his rookie year, but did you guys see a lot of drop balls last year from him? I didn't.
Drop balls, but he's still shaky with his hands. He's not the best. And he's not good with his feet on the sidelines. There's multiple times where we're got to get his feet down on the sidelines. He's not good there.
What I'm going to say is, I think that there's untapped talent in this receiver room if we have the structure to get these guys the ball. I think that there's untapped talent in the receiver room. I really do, because you can't really judge some of these guys if you don't have the right quarterback play and you don't have the right offensive coordinator to do what we got to do, and no run game.
That was a huge part, the OC, because we had no fucking identity.
I mean, come on, man. He looked like a fucking high school OC.
What happened to Josh McDaniels?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Josh McDaniels was calling certain things, bro, that got trailed.
You know what happened to Josh McDaniels? He got his ass ran out of town because he didn't know how to lead men. So we can't even put him in this conversation.
Yeah, even with Josh McDaniels, for shitty as he was, there were games where they put up points. You know, when we beat Denver at the end with the bomb, and
Yeah, we can't say nothing about scheme. The man had some semblance of scheme 2 years ago. So
and Tucker was open a lot. He got open a lot. He just dropped some passes, but he made a few plays. But he didn't do that last year.
If he, and this is the sad reality of the NFL. What LV said is completely correct. If this man don't get it together this year, one of these dudes that's drafted or whatever is going to take his job. That's just what's about to happen. I've heard
the reason why the reason why they drafted Thornton. First of all, we had a bunch of diminutive receivers, small guys. You got
a lot. We were short, man.
We don't have any size to begin with. You got to get some bigger guys. That doesn't just mean that you want to take his job. You got to get size in there. That doesn't mean just because you drafted
these guys. Receivers play? No. How many receivers play in a goddamn time, bro? There's only like 5. Bro. So at the end of the day,
look at this. Not wrong.
Like 5. You can't keep everybody.
Hold
up, Gino's cousin. At that point, hold up Gino's cousin and bring his ass over here.
Get up in 2026, Mox.
Jeremiah Smith, number 1 overall.
Man, for Jeremiah.
Hey, Killer, don't take me out of context. I'm not saying that we're dependent upon
Trey Tucker I know.
to be successful. I'm just saying that he could be a really valuable piece to what we're doing.
I think so too, but when you utilize him to his strengths, and we didn't do that. Yeah, we were making him a number 2 outside receiver.
He's not
he didn't have the size.
Right.
He didn't have the route tree. Right. Like we've made him play something he wasn't. Yeah.
That's why they
which
got
is
benched.
now he'll have the ability.
All circles back to the
That's
point.
why they got benched.
Utility. It all circles back to the point. You can only use him in certain.
No, he's not a DJ Turner. He's not a DJ Turner.
Nobody's saying that. But what I am saying is, if I can sit there and say, "Oh, I got to stretch the field," that's the only time I'm putting Trey Tucker out there.
Right.
Then that's a gimmick receiver. That's just a deep threat.
I don't think.
If I got to say, I only got to use the threat of the speed, and that's all I'm really using him for on certain spots. Then what is he? He's just a decoy at that point. Because
hey, y'all. How many times did we go back last year and everybody went back and looked at the all 22, and all I saw on all these different podcasts, oh man, he was open, but they couldn't get him the ball. He was open, but they didn't throw him the ball. Like I saw that a lot last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dog, he's not a gimmick or a niche receiver. He just needs to be in a structured offense that's going to utilize his strengths, just like everybody. But they drafted Betch to be the guy that they wanted him to be, which is fine because now you can use him in different ways. You can move him around the field a little bit. He's a matchup problem. That's all I say. He could be a matchup problem with that speed.
He can be.
I
wouldn't
third
say he
corner
is
on him.
Yeah.
When you put a third corner on him, bro, I figure he could probably cook a lot of third corners in this league, 3rd and 4th corners in this league.
Yeah, because that's when we need the deep threat. So,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm more excited about Beck and Thornton.
Beck, real.
I'm more excited. I think Beck is gonna be.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be
good
as fuck, bro.
He's that guy. I still need to see Thornton do some things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been hearing about he needs to be developed. So I'm high on all the attributes.
Yeah.
He got zero separation at Tennessee.
If you say that all of a sudden you're hating and you're like, oh man, you don't think he's gonna be great? It's like, no, dog. Like, if he was what you guys are telling us he is, he wouldn't have been drafted in the 3rd round. That's not hating. That's a simple
that's
fact.
not hating. Yeah.
That's real deal, bro. There are things to
real.
work on. There's shit to work on. There's a fact that's why he's drafted in that round. So
it's like Thornton. You talking about Thornton?
Yeah, Thornton.
Yeah.
Bro, like this route running that needs to be worked on, this and that. And then, some people be like, well, you saw him. He said he could run more routes than that and blah, blah, blah. That's cool. But Tennessee had him on film running 4 routes. You say what you want, dog.
Yeah, for sure. And Tennessee's a very gimmicky, simple offense.
Real talk, whoever it is, it don't matter, dog. But I only saw 4 routes on the film. So it is.
But who's gone back and watched his Oregon tape? Has anybody gone back and watched his Oregon film? I went and watch his Oregon. He looked a little different in Oregon. Go back.
You got to be to play in Oregon. You definitely.
For those that's in the chat that hasn't watched Deontay Thornton play in Oregon, go watch that film. Go watch that film.
Different. He looked a little. But then my question would be, why did you have to go to Tennessee?
I mean, that whole thing with college players moving, I mean, that's a whole nother.
That's everybody now. That's
everybody. You telling me you can either be a receiver?
Quarterbacks jumping around.
No. You telling me you can be a receiver in Oregon or Tennessee, and you pick Tennessee? Get the fuck out.
He may have got offered more NIL money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Who's coming out as of more recently with better receivers? Oregon or Tennessee? Let me know.
No, I get what you're saying.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying why they leave is a whole nother.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm not.
I mean, look at Nico. Nico left to come to UCLA. How many UCLA quarterbacks have come out great recently?
That's true. I'm looking at the receivers, dog, and I'm like, who that just got drafted this year? That was like Bo Nick's brother or whatever. It was some small Oregon dude. And you look at the other one last year, right? That got drafted to the Broncos last year from Oregon. It was another small. Bro, they're all the same thing. He's better than them. He's bigger and damn near as fast as both of them Oregon dudes. So again, why did you have to leave? That's my thing, bro.
You know what? I actually heard him say something about why he left. He went like some coaches left or something like that.
Okay,
and that he was.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah. That's what he said.
That's what I want to understand.
Because of the coaching change, that's what it
because
was.
It's like I need to know why
that makes sense too.
But if you go, but I just implore you guys that haven't seen him at Oregon, go watch him. He looks like a totally different receiver. He does. You're like, shit.
That's why it baffled me because I'm like, dog, you look different here. So why'd you leave? That's why. But the whole thing is what it is, right? He got there. Tennessee don't do them no favors, bro. Like the quarterbacks nor the receivers, they don't do them no favors.
No,
with their offense. So,
but
that's why they always get questioned when they come to the NFL.
Yeah, I don't do no favors. Yeah. I want him
talent to work with there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if he can get his route running refined, there's very little corners that'll be able to do something with him. Very little.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Bench is gonna pick up right where everybody felt about Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow probably gonna be on steroids.
But
he's gonna pick up.
Besh.
Jack Besh.
Oh yeah.
Hunter Renfrow,
he's gonna pick up.
But with size,
dog. So with size and strength and attitude. Really, if you watch him play, he kind of has a Brock Bowers type of style. When he catches,
he started at tight end at
LSU. He looks
LSU.
a lot like Jacoby.
Exactly, dog.
To me, he looks more like Jacoby. And I feel like if they don't re-sign Jacoby, guess who's gonna take his place?
Yeah,
for sure. That's why they brought him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
as insurance, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. And then you throw Ashton Genty in there, bro. We got some weapons. I'm not gonna sit here and say we ain't got no weapons, dog, because we do. You know what I'm saying? Instantly, you got to say we got the best running back probably in the division already. You know what I mean? So it's like we got the best, and we got the best tight end in the division already.
You said we have the best running back.
I heard the tight end part, but how do we have the best running back already
in the division? Who's better?
He ain't played it down yet.
We played it. Hey, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and pencil that one in. Especially when you talking about.
I hope we do.
Especially
when I'm just saying, like, why are we crowning him already?
Because look, like, especially when you talk about running backs, right? Usually, top flight running backs they don't usually miss, especially in these last 6, 7, 8 years. You know what I'm saying? You get a first round running back, they usually deliver it. You know what I mean? This guy was. You could just look and tell. This guy's got exactly what a running back is supposed to have to play an elite level in the NFL.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is live and in person while Pops and I be arguing. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, so tell me what running back in the division is going to be better than Ashton Jeanty right now?
When I see him play, I can make that assumption.
I think you can be able to make that assumption real quick.
Honestly, based on the team right now, I could see Omari and Hampton balling because the Chargers.
The better O-line.
They have a better O-line against a better situation. And
but he ain't played either. He hasn't played.
I know. That's why I didn't crown him either. But I'm saying, like, when you say it from the get-go,
the only person you can say as of right now that has played snaps, that has been in the league and has played, I think Najee Harris is the only one.
Najee Harris.
Najee Harris and Isaiah Pacheco off rips. I don't want to hear that shit. He's better.
No, Pacheco's different type. Yeah.
I don't like Pacheco.
I don't like Pacheco. I think my siblings are yelling at me because they say Pacheco sucks.
Bro, he does. His fucking arms fast. He don't do shit else.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I said every time we play them motherfuckers.
He's trash.
But no, bro. Let's just be real. We got your boy at number 6 overall. You ain't drafted a running back number 6 overall, dog. You don't think he's gonna be that guy? Come on, now.
No, I'm not saying that. I get what you're saying. I'm hoping he will be, but I'm just saying let's chill before we start crowning motherfuckers.
I think we'll be able to tell by week 2.
That's what we're saying. I think
we'll be able to tell by week 2.
Thank you, Jay.
I think he can do that, but at the end of the day, I have to see.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey. Say what you will, dog. Hey, he might fuck around and you might start hearing that shit coming out of training camp. You might hear it coming out of training camp.
That's the other part. We're in shorts and shirts. I'm not gonna out of training camp. Yeah.
No. When they get to banging, I'm talking about that later on in training camp.
They thought the same thing about Zeus last year. Look at that muscle. Look at all that move. Come on.
He's not Zeus.
I know he's not Zeus. I'm not saying he's Zeus.
No.
But I'm saying based on what people see on training camp, like.
But no. That was before. Look. That was before training camp started. And when training camp started, all thing we heard was the offense was ass. We didn't hear
the whole offense. I was there. I was very close to make sure the offense was ass.
Bro, I get frustrated. I mean, y'all let me know, bro, but I get frustrated where I'm like, can I see the man run for 100 yards before I sit there and say this is the greatest Raiders running back of all time? Can I see that? Damn.
I didn't say that now.
There's some people that sit here and he's better than Josh Jacobs.
I think he's more talented. I think he's a naturally more talented than
we
Josh
hoping
Jacobs.
that's the case. We hoping
I think he's more.
Yeah.
I think he's more explosive.
You can't sit there and say, "Oh, it's Saquon Barkley 1, Ashton Jeanty 2." What?
I wouldn't say that,
bro. That is.
I never said that. I said I'm talking about our division.
We're not saying that he's not going to be it, but I'm just saying like.
And that's the next thing.
No. But that's my. If I draft him, look. What do you say? We'll be taking apologies all season.
Sal loves Jeanty too. Just
word up, dog.
We're not sitting down here saying that this man is a Hall of Fame before he steps on the field. We're hating.
Never said that. No. I just said the division, and if I draft a running back number 6 overall, I expect him to be that.
He better be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Pops. You ain't gonna want me to come over for the games if he's not that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're so mad.
Where else you gonna go, son? Where else you gonna go?
He better be.
He's like Cheeto down the street in Pomona. I'm gonna go over there.
He better be good, man. And I don't think he's not gonna be good. I definitely think he's gonna be good. But I mean, there's. Like you said, it's the expectation, though. I expect this man to come in here and change the running game. And that's not hating in no form. Expecting that is a form of respect. Like, I respect this man talent enough to say he definitely should be changing our fucking run game.
And in fairness, Jeanty, it's not all on him either. It's going to be on how that fucking O-line fucking gets together.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be
how he schemes those runs. You know,
but that's why I can feel Cheeto. That's why I can feel you, Linus, when you said what you said about Omari Hampton. I can feel that too. I know what you're talking about on that part too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can get into the weeds severe. They don't want to hear that today. They don't want to hear that today, but we can get into the weeds.
Man, we had all those arguments before the draft. Now
I know.
We got to see, but I do think that with the added addition of a better quarterback, right, and just a better calling, will be in better situations. Now,
I think that's a big part too, Gino.
This is where I think
we don't talk enough about it. We don't talk enough about that.
Right? our defense is gonna take a step back. I'm already saying it. I'm cemented in that thinking right now.
Well, shit, a step back from where? A step back from where? Because last year I mean, look, we had a match unit last year.
They can't be worse than last year.
That's what I'm saying. But see, y'all know why we were bad last year? Because we were injured and the offense was ass.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Stay on the field. It wasn't because the defense. Like we've seen Raider teams where that defense is that bad.
Oh yeah, we did. They weren't that bad last year. No,
it was not that bad.
No. So why are we gonna take a step back? We got a healthy match. We got Christian Wilkins coming back. We got a Malcolm Coons coming back. Now we're gonna take a step back.
You notice everybody.
You thinking the linebackers in the secondary,
right?
Ain't you?
Everybody you named is on the D line, right? So I'm saying if they don't do good on that D line, we're fucked off. That's what I'm saying. Because
I know
man,
he's not. I mean, as far as like the pass coverage, he's not that.
When Kuntz and Crosby said how important it was for them to be healthy this year, I felt that shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Because if they're not well, if the D line does not play well, we're screwed because our linebackers can't cover. They cannot. There's nobody in that linebacker room that can cover unless Gaynor takes a step up. That's it. And then, come on, Dad. We talked about it the other day. Look at our corners, dog. Our corners are young and shaky. They just are, and our safeties are young and shaky too. We don't have a center.
I'll tell you, hey, but you know what? I'm holding out that we might be able to get Justin Simmons. I'm holding out that maybe we might be able to get Justin Simmons.
Simmons would be a great pickup. I would like
that
one. Yeah,
I'm still waiting, bro.
We need a true number one corner right now. I don't care what nobody you guys have a true number one.
JB's number one right now.
JB, but like
but
Leo, we gonna have a real conversation about your guy right
JB
now.
wasn't, no. JB wasn't getting cooked last year. He just got hurt. JB played well last year.
Yeah,
he played strong. Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna have a real conversation. No, we're gonna have a real conversation. What did I say about Nate Hobbs and why we couldn't resign him? What was the whole?
Because he was always he was never available.
He was hurt all the damn time. So give me the season since JB has came into the league where he's finished the season all 17 games.
Real talk. That's real talk.
You can't be my number one corner. You can't play 17 games. Sorry. So that shit don't work.
I think that's another part too, though, dog. Now they play 17 games. It used to be 14, 15.
Yeah.
Right. So now you're linking it longer. They're gonna be hurt more now.
Yeah, bro.
I want them to play.
Everybody gets injured.
Yeah.
Look.
Dad,
everybody
corner
gets injured, dog. Yes.
Are you serious, Dad? What number one corner in the league does not play all 17 games? Let me know.
Sauce didn't play all 17.
Who?
Sauce Gardner didn't play all 17.
That defense was ass over there. So who cares about that? I'm talking about dudes that are on good defenses, right? That the defenses are relying on them week in and week out.
Did Jalen Ramsey play all 17?
No.
That man ain't a top 5 corner. He's not. You think he's the top 5 corner right now?
Surtain, Sauce Gardner.
Who
else? Oh, Stingley. Stingley from Houston.
Stingley's in there. There's somebody else. Oh, we can't. McDuffie's the top 5 corner. Stop that.
McDuffie.
And McDuffie was hurt last year.
Yeah,
he was hurt last year. He was hurt.
Yeah.
Like, listen, bro. Look. Football is a war of attrition, bro. But we're talking about on-field ability. We're talking about when he's on the field. Ja'Cory Bennett did not play bad last year, and he took a step because everybody was shitting on him last year. They were shitting on him before the season last year, and he came out and solidified him being that number one corner and didn't play bad. Right? Now we had problems on the other side. Cam Richardson looked like ass. We couldn't find that second corner. So that's where we had problems at.
Trent McDuffie played in 24 games last year.
I'm 24.
20. Yeah, it's counting playoffs. He played.
You don't play those 7 games. 17 play 17 games plus another 7 games.
That shit says 24 games.
The math.
No, play no
24. That's what it says right here.
Are they counting preseason or some shit?
Maybe they count.
Maybe they did. Yeah.
Maybe, and if that's the case, he played in all the games.
I know one of their corners was hurt for a nice little stretch.
Here's the ass one. The one that's trash over there. What's his name? Watson.
Oh yeah.
He's garbage. Watson's garbge. He's
hey, I got a question because we was talking about the linebackers as well. I want to circle back to that. I got a question, y'all. How do you guys feel about Amari Gaynor? I feel like that's a sleeper right there, dog. I feel personally,
he has to do so.
We'll see.
Yeah,
he has to.
Well, they got rid of Bernie. They got rid of Bernie.
They got rid of Amari Bernie.
They didn't get rid of him. So and that dude was undrafted, bro. Bernie was a drafted guy. I feel like that kid has some potential there. I see potential with him. He's rangy. He's long. He's instinctual. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you find that diamond in the rough. It's a reason why he's still on that roster. Some of them other guys that got drafted aren't. So I feel like you might have a sleeper there. That he could be a sleeper.
He's just one of those guys that we've heard like for so long. Like he's right there, about to take that next step. About to take that next step. Like Coons, we heard that for a long time. Like with Coons too. He finally took that.
They just need the chance. Give him the chance. And
honestly, Coons proved it. Coons proved himself, and that's why he got that other contract. So now we need to see Gainer do that. And so honestly, like I get you.
Insiders.
But yeah,
go ahead, bro.
I get
some
you.
Of the insiders, Bonsignor and some of them guys, they've been on the low saying, "Hey man, this guy's got some tools." You know what I'm saying? And we kind of saw the flash last year. And he's coming back in the same defense, right? He's coming back to the same defense, same coaches. And I feel like maybe if that's a guy that'll take another step, he can elevate our defense. So he's one of the guys I got earmarked for our defense, you know, and I'm going to watch him and hopefully he takes another step like my man just said. LV.
He's working on it. He's working on it.
Top 5 corners in the league. I'm still looking. And most of these motherfuckers played all their 17 games, and none of these dudes I'm looking and saying that Jacorian Bennett is better than. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap. But like that's just me saying we need a number one. We need somebody to actually emerge as a number one. If he's gonna do that, he's got to play the whole 17 games, right? Mm-hmm. And he's got to be on somebody's number one receiver on that primary. Now, when he was playing, right, it was cool. But we can't take no steps back. We cannot take no steps back because he's needed. My only thing is he don't have the measurables of a Pete Carroll outside corner. So I'm wondering, like, are they going to play him outside because it's just pure talent? Because they actually have dudes that have the measurables, right? Like Porter has the measurables. Even Eric Stokes has the measurables.
Yeah, that's another guy. That's another guy I'm hoping that's going to take another step. That's another guy I'm hoping that maybe show something that what's his name again? You just said Stokes. No, Stokes. Stokes. I've watched Stokes before. I mean, Stokes got some talent, but his problem was he ain't been able to stay on the field. Yeah, but he's a good player.
We can't afford to have injury on the defense at all. Like especially in the corner, we're just so young in corner. We don't have that much experience over there, so it's gonna be a lot for me. If our D line, I'm just saying, bro, our D line gotta eat. That's the only way we're gonna be for real getting after dudes on defense. Because if the D line don't eat, I mean, where are we getting the production, bro? I mean, I know people like Devin White, but even Devin White, come on,
he hasn't produced in a couple of years. To be
honest,
bro,
I forgot about Devin White. I
forgot about him. You're muted, Leo.
So everybody keeps waiting for us to hope we get Devin White Super Bowl years.
That's what I'm saying, bro. 2019. That shit was in 2019. So we got to think about that. Gainer is our only hope in saying that we have somebody that can go side.
Tommy, don't forget about Sabir's boy, Tommy.
Oh yeah, Tommy's there. But hey, man,
Tommy's limited athletically versus Gainer. Let's just say that there's a difference. But either way, right? Like, that's the only hope. And then you go into the secondary portion of it with the safeties. Justin Simmons, it looks real good right now, dog. He just looked good.
Yeah.
Because for me, Palomar playing fish out of water, we asking this man to play like a Charles Woodson ass role. Like I just don't see that for him.
Like that third safety in the box type role.
I want last year,
him playing closer to the box, bro. I want him playing closer to the box.
Yeah,
he played the hybrid last year.
I want him doing that same with Chin. I want him and Chin doing that because I think they're better at that.
Yeah.
But if I'm asking him to go back there 15 yards deep and play the deep field and all that, I don't know if that's Palomar's natural position.
No, not really.
Yeah. No, Gainer didn't get cut. Amari Bernie got cut.
Bernie got cut.
Yeah. Bernie got cut.
Look, they see something in Gainer. They see something.
I like our defense.
I saw
but
something
I
in
think we're
Gainer.
gonna take a step back, bro. We lost continuity because we lost Merrick, Hobbs, Spillane. These dudes played for a number of years, right?
And those are leaders right there. Spillane and Merrick. Those are two leaders.
So
Hobbs
we lost
too.
a little continuity in that retrospect, right? So it's gonna take a little bit to get that back. And then I've said that these players are comparable, but at the end of the day, just getting that back with the continuity, and at the same time, you do take a step back with Spillane versus Roberts. It's a little bit, right? Because Spillane gave you a little bit more.
We thought that when we got Spillane, you saw how good he worked out. Maybe Roberts surprised
Spillane has a bit
I'm
better.
thinking the same thing.
Right?
I'm thinking the same thing, Leo. I'm thinking the same thing. Because we didn't get excited about Spillane either.
We didn't, no.
Right? And he
But Spillane
the
was
same
younger when he
system.
came in too, though.
Spillane was younger. This dude's already 30-something, so we do got to think about that.
And also,
the ageism is real with the 30-year-olds, Ryan.
I know, bro. Look,
32? What are you expecting at 32? Would you want this man to be a Hall of Fame Ray Lewis at this point?
Nah. I get what you're saying.
Bobby Wagner's damn near 40, ain't he?
Bobby Wagner's going
He's
to the Hall of
different.
Fame,
Bobby Wagner is
Wagner's damn near 40. Yeah.
But I'm just saying. I mean,
you can't have
still
Hall of Fame dudes skew you.
And
Like
also,
people be talking about Gino and Gino gonna play forever. Dog, Gino.
Well, with Gino, dog, you got to remember there were 2 years he didn't really play, so that's why they add years to his life.
But guess what?
Gino
what
don't
other
look like he's
quarterbacks do you
34
know
either.
besides Tom Brady and
I
Aaron
get you.
Rodgers that are playing in their 40s though?
Even Rodgers don't play like he used to at 40.
Yeah, but Rodgers is going to the Hall of Fame, so that's different.
But guess what? Just like Gino said in his press conference, everybody thinks that I'm older. He's like, I'm just now starting to play these last 2 to 3 years. Like this man's been this man has not had a lot of wear and tear on him. You know what I'm saying? And that's an accumulation of things. When you talk about getting, Tom Brady played every goddamn snap. He didn't even let nobody else. He didn't even let nobody else take snaps.
I'm just saying, man. To the day you wake up, you know it better than me. I mean, and Leo know it better.
Oh, trust me.
And you wake up, you're like, shit.
Listen,
you're not lying.
Listen.
I'm just saying, bro. It sounds good now. At 30,
listen, I wish I was 38.
Shit, me too.
Hey, I saw Pete Carroll moving better than some 38-year-olds.
You know what I'm saying?
Moving, wasn't it? Pete Carroll moving.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, bro, it's just I hope Roberts gives us. So I know he's gonna give us that in the run game for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, pass game is where because even with Spillane, we still kind of lack in the pass game. Even with Spillane, we still have problems defending tight ends and fucking middle of the field.
Yeah, bro. Like everybody.
Well, Diablo's gone now.
So
a lot of that you used to blame on Diablo.
Woo, thank God. But look, everybody loves Spillane, dog. Everybody was in love with Spillane. They was pissed off when he left off.
He was a thumper.
Let's be honest, bro. He was a thumper, bro. But at times he left a lot to be desired as well.
Yeah,
he got beat a lot.
That's true.
He got beat a
I
lot.
still think we have that problem. Like I don't think we solved it. That's my whole thing.
And it was time. Listen, I'll say this. It was times when Spillane looked lost going into the hole to defend the run game. Like it was times when he did
language.
He did go downhill. There was times when he wasn't going downhill. You look at Spillane and be like, "What the fuck, dog?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you watch this other guy, Roberts, he a headhunter. He looked like a headhunter to me. Like
he had the biggest parts.
He want action all the time.
Through them drill. That's what he do at 8:05. So now we know what he's doing on his off time. He the one that's posted all them workout videos and shit of Gainer and all them over there with the linebackers. That's weird.
Thanks, Frank. We'll let Jeff know.
I just don't think we solved that problem coming from Spillane and Roberts, where it's like we still got to defend in that. So
that's where you hope Devin White can get resurrected. He's young enough. How old is Devin White? Devin White's
is he in his 30s too? No, how's Devin White?
Devin
28? 30, like early 30.
No. He got drafted at 19, right?
So he's 28?
Yeah, he's
like 28, bro.
Yeah.
He's not even 30 years old, dog. I mean, you hope that he can get resurrected.
Oh, that makes sense why people have more faith in him if he's only 28.
Yeah, bro. But I've never known him as a coverage linebacker, though. That's for me. I've never known Devin White as a coverage dude.
Guess what, Doug? You're hopefully we're going to use Palomar as the coverage guy. That's what you're hoping. You know what I'm saying?
You are hoping to use Palomar.
But then that creates the fact of if he comes down, then who the hell is playing up there? That again, like that's the next problem we have. Because I like that. I'm with you. Because I do think that's we talk about tight ends. Get Palomar, get Chin in there, let them cover them down there in the box 100%. But then it's like we screwed off because then ain't who the hell is gonna cover the deep third? What we gonna do there?
Well, like I said, bro, like we all said, Justin Simmons would be a godsend.
We need that.
That's the piece. Yeah. That's the piece you want to plug in.
We got what? Chris Smith, Trey Taylor back there.
Trey Taylor.
Chris Smith.
Like now see for me, time's up. Time's up for Chris Smith. Like, like
man,
I don't see shit.
Say that louder, Pops.
You done the training camp, bro. Like you won't even make it out of training camp. If it's Chris Smith, time's up. I'm intrigued by Taylor though. I'm intrigued by Trey Taylor. Let's kind of see what he got. You know.
Yeah. I would love. Yeah, Justin Simmons. I would love if we can do that. But that's one. I'm looking.
He's 27 years old.
Okay, so that's not bad.
Yeah,
another
he's got time with that boy.
Bro, we don't have a slot corner. I mean, we do.
All right, I might have more faith in Devin White after all. Okay, I don't know why I thought he was older.
I'm not getting skewed. I'm not getting skewed. I'm not getting skewed. So, we don't have no nickel. I mean, we do and we don't. We do and we don't. We lost Hobbs. Hobbs wasn't playing all that, that much, but we lost him. That's a starter, right?
John Humphrey.
Yeah.
What up, Billy? We got who?
John Humphrey. SC guy. He's an SC guy.
You bet.
I mean, even as hype as I am for Portier. We need to give him time though. We can't just expect him to go out there and be balling from the get-go. Like,
yeah, Porter ain't gonna play hell. He's too big.
Nah, yeah.
Big. Yeah. So we only relying on what's his name that we got last year. Darnay
Holmes.
Now he knows.
Does Stokes play corner? I mean nickel? Or is he more outside?
Yeah, outside dude.
He outside.
Outside?
That's why I'm telling y'all the only dude that makes sense. Y'all, I ain't gonna like it either, but JB is the only one that makes sense. So
to move in the inside.
Bro, what do I look like throwing a 6'3", 6'4" corner in the nickel? What the hell that look like? You can't do that. You cannot do that. And how many of y'all confident we put the Cameron Richardson there in the nickel?
DCAM is another one people are hype on.
I hope
from training camp.
Everybody that y'all been talking about, I hope he makes the leap. I really do. Because if
we need it, that's why.
If he can get Cameron Richardson and Porter to both play well, dog, our corners, some of the most athletic, big corners in the league, dog. Like we would have a unit at that point.
Those are the kind that Seattle had though too.
It'd be a unit. I like that. If he can get, your boy right.
DCAM got the shit that Pete Carroll likes.
Exactly.
He got the size
and speed,
and he's got the speed. You know what I'm saying? And now he just need to be taught the technique.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm actually kind of lightweight, a little bit excited for it because there's so much size there.
I'm glad to see size out there in the
It's a lot of size and speed. Yeah. We didn't have none of that shit last year. All of a sudden, we got bigger athletes, faster athletes. You know what I'm saying? So like that alone is going to lend itself for us to be able to do a few different things.
And we one of the younger teams in the NFL too.
Yeah, man. With an improved pass rush.
Yeah. Now that y'all said it, though, I think I really am excited for DCAM. Now, I'm talking about season. The only reason I say that is just because, bro, he's got Pete. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to have anybody come with, like, try to get you where you need to be as a corner, shit, Pete. You know what I mean? It's Pete and PG.
Yeah.
You got them. So I'm actually excited for him.
Rock said DCAM seemed to get that tanking memo from AP last year.
I'm dead.
He said, hey, let Quentin Johnson go off on you, bro.
Oh, yeah. He personally saw to it.
Quentin Johnson he made a career highlight reel off of one quarterback. Dog.
That's the one game you're going to always remember Quentin Johnson from.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if I want to say this, but fuck it, I'll say it. It's the Chargers. Remember when he said his mom didn't have to work no more? His mom took off that day. That was the only day she could have took off when he went against DeCamerion Richardson and shit. But other than that, Quentin Johnson's mom had to work until that day. What's up, man? What's going on?
Is that what, I thought I heard my grandson back there.
Yeah, he in there going dumb, of course.
Yeah, I thought I heard my baby back there.
What's going on? All right, but I just saw Baby J not too long ago. Jay, I seen him.
Oh yeah. He's right now. He's chilling, trying to get this dude.
Is he sleeping, Jay?
He's sort of sleeping.
Bro,
he's over there with.
You better wake him up. Let him know the schedule came out.
Oh, he was here. You didn't see him. He's like, we're here flailing and shit.
See, we going through the same thing, dog. I can't put this man down for 2 seconds without this man wiggling around.
Let me see my grandson, man. You hold him. Let me see. There's my boy.
There he is. He eating, man.
That's my baby right there, man.
Chunky man right now. That's my chunky man. But either way, man, as it goes, I think for me, I'm gonna just end it off for me and just say 8 wins, 8 or 9 wins is my
8 or 9. Where you at?
8 or 9 wins to end this thing off and to wrap it all up. That's kind of where I'm at. 8 or 9 wins. Might be able to sneak that one more to get in. You know what I mean? But 8 wins or 9 wins for me is golden. I'm good.
Yeah, it's double.
Listen,
double last year.
I want a damn playoff spot. I don't give a damn if the last wild card. I'm going between 9 and 10, bro. Look, I mean, that's it for me. Between 9 and 10, I'm hoping we get 10.
Yeah.
That was one. All right, man. Where everybody else at? Okay, Pop say 10. I say, I'm gonna step it down and just say 8. Right? I'm gonna say 8. Where y'all at? Where everybody else at?
I'm gonna say 8 and 9. That's my magic number. We said it before, like on a Saturday show. I'm like 8 and 9. 8 and 9. I think looking at the schedule a little bit more, I feel a little bit more confident we can pull together 8 wins.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yaya says 9.
Okay, Yaya says 9. Yeah. Okay, where you guys at?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 9 as well. I think that puts us right in the mix of possibly getting in there. That's winning at least one game that we shouldn't win. That's winning at least one game that we shouldn't win.
Okay.
So I think you got to do that if you want to be a playoff team. So I think 9.
Yep. Hey, can I say this, man? I'm very happy that we got these channels, man. Look at our people, man, being realistic. This is crazy, bro. Last year, we had people saying 12 wins and shit last year.
That's crazy.
On, man, remember somebody said 16-1, dog?
Yeah.
Even some of y'all saying wild card, right? I'm not mad at a wild card.
There you go, wild card.
Yeah, that's what I just said, bro.
Yeah, I'm
shooting for a wild card. I'm shooting for a wild card, bro. Look,
we can still probably do it
listen,
8 and 9.
If Denver did it last year, and they had a rookie goddamn quarterback in Bo Nix, who we all thought was going to be
great
booty.
Defense.
Thank you. But all I'm saying is, dog, if they made the jump, dog, teams can make the jump.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I believe that, dog. And the Chargers looked like ass too, didn't they? All they did was get another coach.
That is true. They didn't another
coach.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. So 9 to 10 wins for me.
Hey, people on my channel are pretty confident. I pulled it and I had 7 and 10, 8 and 9, 9 and 8, and 10 and 7. 41% said 10 and 7 for a record this year. 17 votes casted. That's crazy. All right. So
hey, bro, I'm in the 10-win camp, bro.
Number one
quarterback. Listen, we got a stable quarterback. Stable coach.
But there you go.
Hey, I hope so. If Genty, I'm talking about this. If Genty take it to the crib on his first touch, I'm buying the jersey next week.
Jersey, bro, I'll be in the stands buying jersey right there. Like,
I don't care about that.
Man, if he takes it to that house, that first touch, I'm gonna go straight to the store.
And I will buy his jersey and I will wear
it. Ordering it, bro, as he's like running in. I'm like, okay.
Hey, Law Dog, I will come and bail you out, dog. Don't worry. I'll come and bail you out, bro. I'll bail you out, dog.
Hey, Bueno ain't lying. The Chargers made the playoff with no receiver.
Yeah, dog. And all they did was a coaching change, right? All they did was a coaching change. Just like we doing.
Culture shift. Yeah.
That's true.
For sure.
So, I mean, we could get there. You know what I mean? Again, I've always said 8 because just to build or whatever the case, and because of the division. But even 8 for me is good because we just won 4 games last year, and at least I know we're going somewhere, right? Like it's like, all right, now for next year, if we won 8 or 9 games and barely squeaked and missed, I'd be like, you better make the playoffs next year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But for me, if we, I could see, getting into that 9-win category, but just that last half, dog. That last half of the goddamn schedule is it's dirty for me. It's dirty.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a rock with LV Raider though. I'm gonna step it up one more though. If we can win 2 games that we're not supposed to win. If we can win 2 games that we're not supposed to win, bro, we can get that 10. We can get that 10,
and we win all the games we're expected to win.
There you go.
Right.
That's the most important.
That part. Yeah.
Because I don't want to have to look at the goddamn schedule after and then be like, God damn it, we dropped this game.
Exactly.
If I go to the Giants game and we lose that bitch 3-0,
oh my god, dude.
3-0. Don't even, dog. Don't even.
3-0.
For me, it's the games that we're supposed to win that scare me more than the ones that we're not. Right?
Yeah,
like,
sir.
When we play the Chiefs and shit, or even the Eagles, I'm like, we might fuck around. Like we
fuck around and win, like we did against Baltimore. Yeah.
But it's when we play the Browns and the fucking Jaguars. And all that. Oh my god, damn, it's
indeed.
Titans, Panthers.
But we're gonna hope that we have stability, right? Yep. We're banking on the front office stability, ownership stability, coaching stability, which we've upgraded from last year and the year before. Like this is the most solid foundation that we've had, probably since Gruden and Mayock came and was imparting their philosophy. Like I said, until Gruden fucked it all up. But this is the most stable core of guys, leadership, coaching, and front office that we've had. You know what I mean? And you can already kind of see some of the reflections of that, because look how they graded our draft. That's a reflection of the front office, the scouting, all that. So they're already starting to show pay some dividends, right? Yeah. So we just gotta hope that shit transfers onto the field. That's why I can't wait for training camp. To me, it starts with training camp. I want to hear the shit in training camp. I want to hear the reports because we heard gloom and doom from the outset last year, did we not? We heard gloom and doom, and it showed. So I want to hear training camp. What are we doing? How's the offense looking? How's the O-line looking? What's the play calling looking like? You know what I'm saying? Is it a 50-50 with the offense and the defense getting the better of each other? Right. Those are the things those are going to be telltale signs that we can see early, right? Yeah. Those would be presented to us early.
Yeah. And obviously these are just our initial reaction takes. Obviously we'll go through and, look what we got. But definitely, man, we'll probably have a nice big show before, we do the preseason and all that and give our serious takes, about what we think the record will be as it gets close, especially after training camp. Like Pop said, we get some of the, we get some of them goddamn news reports and all that. We'll know everything. But before we get out of here, man, anything y'all want to share to the people? I know y'all got the Bakersfield thing coming up this weekend, so I know y'all probably, what's up with that.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be out in Bakersfield for the summer kickoff. Shout out to Lorenzo, Raider Crusaders. So we're gonna be out there. They got Jeremy Chin coming through. Other legends, Schrader will be there. Mervin Fernandez, Pops. Mervin Fernandez.
Mervin. Not Swervin' Mervin. Okay. 86, baby. I remember that.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. It'll be out there. Those of you that are going, hope to see you. Stop by. We will definitely be up there. I will be there. Jay will be there. Nate will be there. 805 will be there. A whole bunch of people are going to be there, man. Just swing by, have fun. They moved it indoors, so we don't got to worry about the heat. Those are the big boys that hate the heat. We cool now. It's going to be inside.
Bro. I'm going to be sorting my sack off over there. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. So that's fire, bro. I hope y'all have a good ass time, man. There's probably some people that's gonna come off of this live. Oh, they're haters. Oh, we're not. They say we're not going to the Super Bowl. But look, bro, we all know we all love the Raiders, bro. We just want to. Sometimes.
Oh yeah. Sometimes
some of us in here don't want to be disappointed. That's it, right?
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. I don't want to be disappointed no more. I've had too much of it.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
I'm done, bro. I want to temper my shit, and I want to be pleasantly surprised. How about that? That's where I'm at.
Yeah. I think that's where I'm at. That's why I'm like 7-8 wins because I'm like,
that's fine.
But if they surprise the shit out of me, I'm not gonna be mad. Like I'm glad I was wrong. Fuck.
I know, like damn it, they fucking won more games, motherfucker.
Right?
Yeah,
right. God damn it, Genty, why'd you run so much? Like,
But I'll be honest, bro. I'll be honest, y'all. Look, we won 4 games last year, dog, and I'm just gonna be straight up, man. If we win 7 games this year, that don't mean shit to me, dog. Like we won 4 last year, and then we win 7 this year. That's not a victory to me. That's a moral victory, dog. I want a wild card. I want a wild card, dog. Like that's what we watch our team for. We don't watch our team. We don't watch our team for no 3-game improvement and say, "Oh yeah, we won 3 more games." Nah, dog. I want a wild card, bro.
I get what you're saying, but to me, it's also how we play in those games. Like if I get another Atlanta Falcon game, that was horrible, fucking horrible, right? Like I don't want to see games like that next year, even if we're losing, right? If we're losing and we're playing competitive, we're going toe to toe with these games, like we did on Black Friday against Kansas City. I wasn't mad when we lost that one.
Like, all right, you know, and for me, I guess it's different because for me, I'm always looking like, okay, how can we get to the Super Bowl path? And I know Jay got
yeah.
I'm always like, how do we get to the Super Bowl path? We just haven't taken any steps in doing that. And usually the teams that get there hella quick and like don't take the necessary steps to be perennial contenders don't usually get back hella quick either, right? Like,
check this out. Let's
go. I think we made the right choice though with the coach and the GM.
Yeah, I think we're in the right direction. I think it's the right direction.
Yeah.
It's just a flag got to be stamped now.
But what I was saying, sir, check this out. The way you get to take those Super Bowl steps, you got to get in the playoffs first. That's the step.
Yeah.
That's the
you gotta
step.
smell it in playoffs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro? That's the step. So that's what I'm saying. I want a wild card. You ain't doing shit if you ain't a wild card. At least you got,
or at least contending for it. At least contend for it, right? Like at least maybe you're towards the end, right? Or maybe some shit shake out or whatever the case.
It better come down to the last damn day. It better come down to the last goddamn game. At least it better come down to the last game.
And it might just happen that way.
Right, I'm tired of being in November and then we're not even in the fucking graphic anymore, and it talks about in the
yeah, for real.
Shout out to the Bears fan, bro. The Bears fans coming through. Hey, bro.
I thought it was Unk for a minute. That ain't Unk though. I already know what time it is. Bro.
Yeah,
all right, we're about to be in that Bears game. That's gonna be real.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you in Vegas though. Yeah.
We'll definitely be there. We got family that's Bear fans, so
that's what Ron was telling us. Yeah,
we coming deep. We coming deep for that Bear game in Vegas for sure.
Over here in a fake ass world. You said Miami, Notre Dame, Miami by 40. Get the fuck out.
I don't know. I don't know. 6 y'all got Carson Beck, so I don't know how that's going.
That's true.
Hey, I'm from Gary, Indiana, dog. So I rock with Notre Dame, dog. You know
there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about,
I
Pop.
rock with Notre Dame,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
I do the Indiana thing all day.
Bro. Shout out everybody in here. However you feel, seeing the schedule, man, you validated. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We all want to see these motherfuckers win, so that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Here we start winning. I think everybody drops whatever they thought, and then shit, we all celebrating. So that's all that matters.
Before we get out of here, man, hey, I'm gonna plug it, bro. I got my own show coming up, man. It's called Eternal Conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I got my own show coming up, bro. It's gonna drop. So I'm gonna debut it on Friday. We're gonna do it Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, dog. It's called Eternal Conversation, man. We're gonna talk Raiders. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna land down and touch down on a few other topics and everything, man. So I would appreciate it if everybody tuned in, man. Just check for Eternal Conversation on Friday, 5 p.m., man. I appreciate everybody coming in.
And your own channel? What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
The YouTube channel is Eternal Raider.
Eternal Raider. Make sure you type in Eternal Raider. Go give them a follow, y'all.
I'm a
Eternal Raider, man. I appreciate it, man.
Of course.
No
and then, I'm gonna plug my video real quick. I got a special guest, man. We got Raider Alex on Friday, man. We after Pops. Yeah, we after Pops, man. So we got Raider Alex live, man. We gonna be talking the schedule and all that extra, man. So y'all got Pops first, then y'all tune in after, man. And then we doing that.
I'll be on with them too. So yeah, man. Everybody tune in, man.
You already know what's up, man. Till then, man, make sure you guys hit the like button. Everybody channel, hit the subscribe button if you're new. To everybody channel on this mug, as you can see. And we're going to keep it going as we do, man. So appreciate everybody that's up in this thing, man. And then we'll see y'all on Friday.
Y'all keep it gangster.
All right, man. Y'all be strong out there till the next time, y'all.
Sure.
See you on Saturday. We're going to be there.
Sorry, everybody.
One.